Give a couple more minutes for people to float in. How y'all doing, chat? I would skip this just because it's fucking Christmas music, but, like, it's a bop. This is a bop. Oh, random thought I had. You have a 4-day weekend, you slept until 2 p.m.? Fuck yeah. Joe pretty much had a 4-day weekend. He was off yesterday, and then today he didn't work until, I think, 9 a.m., and then only worked for 3 hours and came home. So that's why we went out to the local retro game shop that has a Sega Sonic the Hedgehog machine. And we tried playing Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'm glad it's only a quarter and not 2 quarters per go, because we died a lot. And then because it's janky, we died at the end, but that's okay. We still made it to the end and then got game over. Do you own a trackball? No. I don't. I tried, I've finished Sega Sonic the Hedgehog on my computer once with a mouse, and it's hard. As far as we know, the reason they never ported that, like, along with, like, Sonic the Fighters, you know, back when they released Sonic Gems Collection, is because, you know, the game's controlled with a fucking trackball. Hi, Ashley! But yeah, I love that game anyway. It's jank, but, like, I love the visuals and, like, the sounds and stuff. It's very good. I also played a little bit of, a little Outrun. I'm not good at it, but, you know, that's okay. Hey, yeah, I wanted to get you started in this game. Yeah. The fun thing about the Outrun machine is that I forgot that the stand-up machine still shakes violently when you fuck up, so I put my bag of quarters on the machine, and then when I went off-road, because, you know, I'm not good at controlling the car, inevitably I did, my quarters all shook onto the floor. It's okay. I just thought it was funny. I was like, this is the real experience. It's fun to, it's much more fun to play Outrun with, like, a steering wheel than just with a controller. Guess I should open the emulator. You feel like you're crashing your car into a ditch, IGN. I remember Outrun machines having really chunky and great feeling stick shifts. I forgot to use the stick shift. I also played a little bit of Hang On, but it took me a bit to figure out how the fuck to control it. I was like, what do I do? How do I go? And then, so Joe grabbed it and was like, what do we do? And then realized you know, you have to pull, you have to turn the handle back, not forward. I wanted to turn it forward in order to go. What was I doing? Where's my files? Metal Gear Alert. Oh my god, we're getting all the sound effect sounds because I didn't go through this yet. Theme of Katrina unused. God, I'm actually kind of glad they didn't use this because, like, you're just reminding me that, like, this dude's hitting on a minor. Stop that. Okay. Alright. Hi, chat. Hello. Let's see, does this want to work? Oh, is my... I'm not crunchy anymore. Hello. Sorry, I need to make myself crunchy again. What happened? Why aren't you crunchy? There's a texture, but that's not what I want. No crunch. I'm not crunchy enough. Oh, what? It's gonna be the Sega Saturn, oh no, Iris Sam is so fucked up. The Void, I know. I forgot to hit studio mode, that's what happened. Okay. Yeah, we're doing the Sega Saturn version to stick with the Sega theme. Alright, filters. Why aren't you crunchier? Be crunchier. Is that too crunchy? Am I too crunchy now? How crunchy should I be, chat? Sir, you're crunch. We demand fewer pixels! It's hard for me to tell because it makes this very tiny. Okay, there we go. Wait, there's a translated Saturn version out there? I thought it was just PS1. Yeah, there's a Saturn fan translation. The spectrum resolution. I think this is okay. Was that too crunchy? Am I too crunchy now? Maybe I'm too crunchy now. Fuck! I only played PS1 and only like the first hour, so I'm curious about the difference. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm going into this knowing nothing. I know Meryl's in it. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna uncrunch a little bit, maybe. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know my problem, maybe? Okay. Get rid of those. I'm just gonna uncrunch a little bit. Is this good, chat? Am I too crunchy? I can't fucking tell. Okay. Ugh. Stop that, and you'll at least hear the Saturn boot up. Doesn't look too crunchy, I think. Okay, cool. Cool. That makes Konami look so whimsical. Wow. thick. Actually, I couldn't make this bigger for me. Can I make this bigger? I don't remember. What are your settings? Mobile settings, video. I don't want full screen. I just want bigger. Am I stuck with this size? Okay. Whatever. Does it matter? This is not real. Yeah, no, I know exactly what this would be on an actual thing now. Internal memory, it's fine. Right? Okay. Hello? I'm sorry, I just didn't feel like I would get, like, attacked by Metal Gear right now. Oh god, no save state, stop. Oh. No, I didn't know. I didn't know. That makes me very excited for this music because I really like this song. I had no idea. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. Cursor speed controls. Southpaw? One hand. Yeah, absolutely punch in the face. Yeah, I was. All right, new game. I don't know what I'm getting into. Y'all are gonna have to read. Sorry. I don't want to speak over it. I love getting jump scared by Metal Gear. It's fine. Fucking fireworks. Yo, I love Gundam. Like, I know Gundam didn't come up with this kind of, colony type, but, that's all it is. It's Gundam to me. Ew. Space cops. Ew, the NYPD! Did they give a fucking Italian name? Ew. I know it's the name of the game, but ew. Ew. I'll say I did not put together what Policenauts meant until this cutscene. I felt mega stupid at your notes for so long. No, I knew. If somehow this wasn't about cops in space, I would be surprised. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Someone's gotta go out in a ball and rescue that guy. Oh, never mind, I guess. Fucking died. Oh, sick! Huh? I love this song! Oh! Bro, bro! Ah. Do, do, do! Do, 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 do. Pizza metal. Solid Snake. I love 80s/90s anime sparkle so much. I love the fucking visuals of, like, 80s anime so much. And just... obviously that extending into the 90s, you know? I love that shit. Speaking of 90s anime, we've been watching GTO lately, and, like, God, I love it. And I love with the openings, just the visuals of them going from, like, cell animation and mixing it with digital. It's so good. GTO is incredible. It's so good. It's very TM anime, you know, anime trademark when it comes to, like, certain shit, but, you know. But sometimes it flips it on its head, you know? We just got past, like, we're episode 21, I think, for reference. That would be beautiful.
エンプス事故で宇宙をさまよっていた俺にはわずか数年前のことにしか思えない。まだ生々しい記憶だ。妻や友人、仕事。
Yeah, sorry, like I said, I'm doing this like I do the Yakuza games, where y'all have to read because I don't want to speak over the Japanese.
過去を失った俺はこの汚れた街オールド LA でネゴシエーターまがいの探偵をしている。幼児誘拐や人身売買のネゴシエート、身代金の仲介、脱獄犯の逮捕などやばい依頼ばかりだ。だが俺みたいな過去をなくした男にはそんな世の中の海がなければ飯も食っていけない。せいぜい腹いっぱいになるまで頑張るしかないか。
Yeah, that works. Don't want to make it too noisy and the subtitles are fast. Yeah, yeah. No, because I've watched other people play Yakuza and, like, them reading what they're saying out loud in Japanese, and I'm not really a fan of that, you know?
前方の壁には新聞の切り抜きや写真が。机の上にはあいつとの写真。どれも記憶の空白を埋めるものばかりだ。
Oh, weird. Okay, we're moving I am on a chat. I'm on a computer right now. And I'm on a computer right now using a, like, USB Saturn controller to move around a computer mouse. Incredible. This is an ashtray I stumbled across at an antique store. It wasn't easy finding one of these. You don't need an ashtray for bent cigarettes, after all. Bent cigarettes are cigarettes that don't produce any secondary smoke, which you light by simply breaking off the end. Yo. I say light, but there's no actual fire involved. They work off a chemical reaction, and even the leaves are specially processed. Yo, that's a good little bit of fiction right there. Imagine you could, like, smoke if you wanted to, but, like, it wouldn't affect other people. Like, I'd respect smoking a little more then. They don't give off any smoke or ash and make a room more pleasant, but they're not my thing. The butts are starting to overflow. I guess I should empty it. Beer. It's a half-empty can of beer. The only beer most people can afford anymore is this imitation beer. Sucks knowing how good the real thing is. Does it still have alcohol in it? This is a piece of paper with information on a client. I've been asked to look for their 4-year-old son. You just don't see many ransom kidnappings nowadays. It's safer for the kidnappers to quickly sell off the victim's organs to organ buyers, and they're guaranteed to see a return that way too. Fucked up. Got a bad feeling about this one. What is this? Why is it blinking? This is a video phone with a built-in printer, although I've disabled outgoing video. Most of my cases come in over the phone. Clients don't particularly like meeting up in person. Gun. So Jonathan is voiced by Otacon's Japanese VA. Oh, I'll have to listen. Not that I haven't heard a lot of I haven't heard much of Otacon in Japanese actually. Actually, does Otacon's VA done any anime or anything? Otacon Japanese VA. I spelled Otacon wrong, but that's fine. Let's see. Hideyuki Tanaka. What have you played? What have you played that I've watched? You played fucking Woody in the original Gundam? Okay. Alright. City Hunter I've only watched a couple episodes of. Oh, Magic Right. Yo, chat. I was gonna do, I kind of wanted to watch. I watched, like, the very beginning of Magic Knight Ray Earth, because I was like, oh, I should play the Saturn game. I'm wondering, because there's the new one coming out, if I should just, like, go... If it's better for me to watch some of the anime ahead of time, or just go in blind, like I guess most people would, for the game. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. Anime here I wanted to watch. Ideally read the manga? Oh, I'll do that. Yeah. I'm always down to do that first. Yeah, a lot of... Well, he plays... Wait. Which character is best in Ideon? Wait. That guy. Okay. Okay, he plays that guy in Ideon. Okay. Out of all the fucking things here, for me to be like, okay, like, what... Oh my god, he played Jonathan Joestar in the fucking Phantom Blood movie that we aren't allowed to see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking Ideon? Yeah! We still haven't finished it. We've been like, we'll watch it in chunks and then forget about it for a long time. I have a fucking Ideon model kit that I refuse... The Forbidden JoJo, I know. I refuse to, build it until we finish watching. Alright, let's see. This is my gun, a Beretta 92F. I've had her since I was a cop. She's a bona fide recoil gun, equipped with a laser sight. I use special 10-round magazines with armor-piercing rounds. But I don't carry so I can go around shooting everything in sight. She's strictly for protection. Fictional cop. This is a replica of the badge I had in the LAPD. Sure does take me back. There's a picture from those days on the wall. Paperwork? This is an investigation report to a client, although I haven't gotten very far with it. It was another child kidnapping, but my negotiations with the kidnappers failed. Couldn't save the child. He's probably already been cut apart and his organs trafficked to buyers. Ugh. Sorry, kid. This is a photo of me and Lorraine at Lucas World. Lucas World.
Lorraine.
Oh.
俺のワイフ。
俺の wife.
それも過去のことだ。
Bum, dum,
俺があ
dum.
の事故を起こした後、ビヨンドで再婚したらしい。
Do, 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 do.
日本人とアメリカ人との2世。あいつにはどこか神秘的なところがあった。
Dude, I love this guy's hair. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but like the one pick crew I made where I was just like, okay, let me try to make a pick crew of Sam. Like not the real me, but Sam, like the chicken kind of character, whatever, as a human, and like yeah, shit ended up with fucking big fluffy sideburns and hair. It's like this is the kind of fucking hair that like handsome Gajinka Sam is gonna have. Just this. This kind of fucking mullet with this kind of top and this little hair. Yeah, I fucking love it. It won't be bright blue, though. I was a cop fresh out of the academy. The canonical Sam, yeah. Lorraine was a student at UCLA. We met her after her place got broken into. She was so naive. Things she'd do sometimes. Look at us, young and in love. Okay, click away. Oh god, did I... That made it look like I highlighted the whole thing, but this is not... I'm not on a... This is... Oh, man. This is me and Lorraine on our wedding day. I was still a cop here in LA. Lorraine dropped out of UCLA after we got engaged. I remember discovering right before the ceremony my rental tux didn't fit. I originally had a black tuxedo. In those days, my life revolved around my job and Lorraine. Okay. These are some Venetian blinds I found at an antique store. Girl, never drop out for a man. I literally was thinking that. Hi, Omega. I don't like the adjustable glass you get today. I put them up so you can't see inside the office from outside. This is a mixed building. You never know who's gonna show up. You can open it. I'm probably better leaving them closed. God knows there's plenty of guys who'd love to take a shot at me. This is a newspaper article written at the time of Beyond Coast's completion. Beyond Coast, right before, the only thing they hadn't finished was the agricultural ring. Okay, yeah. Here they point out Beyond's location in space. It's in orbit around the L5 Lagrangian point. Okay, which colony in Gundam is that? Let's see. Gundam Lagrange L5. Side 1 and side 4. I don't remember what sides are what. This doesn't help me, actually. I just wanted to look it up. And then later, side 1 and side 6. Okay. I just wanted to look it up. It's the red dot. Okay. I'll read some of the article. Basic construction of the world's first outer space colony, Beyond Coast, underway for several years near Lagrangian point L5, was completed yesterday. The first wave of specialized immigration... Shit, I skipped it. Immigration is scheduled to be open to the general public in 3 years' time. I'm gonna do it again. Okay. The first wave of specialized immigration will consist mostly of scientists and engineers who will spend 14 months performing checks and gathering data. Okay. Title? Title say anything? The headline reads, Long Envisioned Colony Complete. New Era for Mankind. Okay. Anything else? I have a model of Beyond on top of one of the filing cabinets. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Play messages. I should check the machine. Maybe there's a call from someone with a case.
間違い電話とはバカにしてる。やっぱり事件の依頼は入ってないか。
Keeps changing color and freaking me out. Like, is it supposed to do that? The model of Beyond. Ed made it for me. Ed's in a couple of pictures on the wall. Where are the pictures at? I'll look at filing cabinet first. These cabinets are filled with information on past cases and clients. They're not exactly a pleasant read, but the papers inside are worth their weight in gold. I need to keep this organized. It'd be nice if I could hire an assistant or something, but it doesn't look like anyone's up for working at a place like this. I've had a help wanted sign posted by the entrance to the building for quite some time, but no takers. I'm sick of looking at papers. I think the color changes like a neon sign. That's what I assume, but do you get what I mean? The first one that happened was like blue, and it gave you the kind of look as if you were in like a browser and you accidentally highlighted the whole thing. So I was just like, huh? What? Because I have the fucking computer mouse here. It's a beer can. It's empty. It's made by the same company as the other one. They used to use aluminum for cans before, but these ones are made from biodegradable plastic. Man, look at this fictional dream we got. This is a Bradley oil lighter. They're the manufacturer of the only lighter still in production. You don't need lighters or matches for today's bent cigarettes. And nobody smokes weed. These are Muslims, the only cigarettes in the world that still give off secondary smoke. I don't like the pure bent cigarettes you get today. These are mixed cigarettes, part conventional, part bent. The only brand I touch now is Muslims. Okay. Look at the gun again. That anyone else uses this kind of gun in the 21st century and everything. With the birth of the colony age, nearly all guns are now lift guns. There's so much cigarette lore in this game. I can tell there's so much lore, period. But like, you know, at Kojima, it makes sense. People don't use recoil guns in weightless environments for obvious reasons. Nobody smokes weed, takes hit off your vape. I could try. Wait. It's not on, though. Like, can't hear if it's turning on. Should probably charge this thing. I love when Kojima just includes his info dumping in a game. I mean, I've seen people discuss it before about how Kojima is not the best at doing, like, character writing and stuff like that. And that I feel like he's more of a... He's good at lore, like, just world building, just bullshit. Scenario writer, yeah, exactly. And then you need other people to reel him in, you know? Anyway, I was trying to hit the weed. So, like, I always forget. I gotta open the guide every fucking time. What is the buttons? 'Cause I just forget. What is the fucking buttons? Okay. Okay, 5 buttons. Turn it on. Okay, I hear it now. I only have to evidence all of Death Stranding. Yeah, the director's cut of Death Stranding does not, it's not that much money. I really want to get it. Like, I could play Death Stranding on my PC technically because we have it in the Epic store because we got it for free when they had it free that one day. But, like, I want to play it on my... I want to play the director's cut and I want a physical copy. So, that's going to be on the PS5. Alright. But she's a part of me. My gun. Is this something? I got this pen when I was in the LAPD. The mayor gave it to me along with the award on the wall. It's a pretty nice pen for the time. Guess I gotta click all of these, probably. Nope, it's that again. Alright, let me see. Let me wait. There, I did it. Tastes gross. Nasty. Gross. Yucky. Alright. This is a newspaper article from when I was rescued from the EMPS survival ball 2 years ago. 25-year lost voyage. Policenaut Ingram's miraculous return. It was written 28 years after the one about Beyond's completion. Oh, man. Damn. This is a picture of me taken when I was a Policenaut. Spent 25 years inside the thing waiting to be found. I've had cosmophobia ever since. I just can't go back out there anymore. I'll read some of the article. Policenaut Jonathan Ingram, presumed dead after an accident during a spacewalk in an EMPS prototype 25 years ago, has been rescued by the unmanned exploration vessel Propaganda. His miraculous survival is being attributed to the fact that he transferred himself to a life pod at the time of the accident and remained in cold sleep the entire time. Okay, yeah, so we're doing Snatcher again. Let's go. He's gaining attention as a living example of the effects of 25 years of cold sleep on the human body. Took over a year for my muscles to return to normal after I got back. Yep, okay. Anything else to say? Okay. Anything about the headline? Headline reads... Yeah, okay. Back. This is a relatively small article in a corner of the newspaper. Which one do we not click? Nope, we keep clicking that one. This is a newspaper article about my accident that occurred during the EMPS spacewalk outside Beyond. It was written 3 years after the one about Beyond's completion. No, go back. We're doing on time. So I just realized the ads manager I can just literally put here. Okay. This is a newspaper article reporting on the success of the first manned mission to Mars. I took part in it while undergoing my Policenauts training. It was written the year before the article about the EMPS accident. Newspaper is the paper of the CIS, the Commonwealth of Independent States. This is a picture of me encountering a Mars rover on the surface. It was called Rocky. It was sent to Mars with the Mars 96 mission. Aw. Rocky. I'll read some of the article. The 4 astronauts, among them Policenaut Jonathan Ingram, of the collaborative Mars project between Russia, Japan, and the United States, touched down on the Red Planet yesterday. This new chapter in space history comes 40 years after man first set foot on the moon. Let's see, the date is 2012. I spent that entire year in space. Imagine 2012. What is the one that I missed? Okay, there we go. Headline reads, EMPS prototype malfunctions. Police not Ingram missing. This is a picture taken during the test spacewalk of the Yuri model EMPS. It was a prototype police suit for use outside the colony, the successor to NASA's MMU. This image was taken from a camera aboard a nearby space shuttle. This is me and the Yuri as we were released from the hangar. A malfunction occurred in the vernier thrusters of the Yuri EMPS prototype during a test spacewalk of the device yesterday. The Yuri had been planned for use by the Policenauts outside the colony. The Yuri in space? Tell me more. I know. The EMPS has since vanished without a trace. The Yuri is equipped with a survival ball. But because no SOS signal has been detected, the chances of test pilot Jonathan Ingram being found alive are thought to be slim. The official test was going to take place the day after. I remember what Salvador said. Whatever you do, don't screw this up, Johnny boy. Everyone's on home's gonna be watching. There's still a lot of people opposed to space development back then. It all happened so fast. Before I knew it, all 4 of them were gone. Everything after that's a blur. When I opened my eyes, I was lying on a hospital bed. Okay, yep. Yuri ball. Okay, why haven't we looked at yet? Yuri ball. I was given this award by the mayor back when I was a cop. Me and Ed were a well-known team in the LAPD. This photo was taken to commemorate the selection of the Policenauts. 5 officers out of all the world's police organizations were chosen and trained. We were called the original cops after Project Mercury's original 7. We were wearing ejection escape suits here. They are obsolete now. Back then, everyone thought the orange-colored suits were cool. I think they're cool. That's Salvador, Toscanini. Toscanini. They're still cool, yeah. He came from the NYPD. Again, they gave the fucking Italian name to the NYPD guy. That's so... Gay. The guy. It's so funny. Apparently he resigned from Beyond Coast Police over 10 years ago or so. That's Gates Becker. He came from Scotland Yard in the UK. I heard he's risen pretty high up through the ranks of Beyond Coast Police. Oh.
エド・ブラウン
Boom.
俺の人生で最も信用できる親友であり良きパートナーだった
That said, he was chosen out of LAPD along with me. My lover. Ed's still on Beyond, as far as I know. Maybe I'll give Ed another call if my next case turns out well. Anything nice? You have anything else to say about your partner? That's Joseph Sadoki Tokugawa. He came from the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department in Japan. He's now head of the Tokugawa group. Oh, like the Tokugawa group that that's on fucking God, forgetting fucking, you know, God, Metal Gear, you know. Gates had a real passion for justice. He was always the leader. Okay. I was absolutely ecstatic, but Lorraine, she was against me going into space. Then when I went to Mars, that was when we started to drift apart. This was taken after I left Lorraine behind and moved to Beyond. Okay. Anything else? Oh, you can leave. Okay. Don't have anything to do outside. It's still early anyway. I'll wait here for that client to show. Okay. What am I missing? What did I not look at? This leads to the building's fire escape. You always got to make sure your ass is covered with good old Plan B in this line of work. Guess we'll do this again. Pay your fucking water bill.
汚染した水を飲ませてるくせにくそ仕事の依頼電話はないか
He I'm way behind on my bill. I keep expecting to get cut off any day now. See, the water company hasn't forgotten about me either. It's been nothing but junk lately.
Soだ。俺はしけてる。わかってるさ。くそ。仕事の依頼電話はないか。このヘボ探偵。覚えてろよ、バカにしやがって。このままでは済まないぞ。覚悟してろよ。ヘボ探偵か。くそ。仕事の依頼電話はないか。あー、聞こえるか。オルソンだが、オタクとの取引はなかったことにしてくれ。じゃあな。
あ。
また依頼人に逃げられたか。くそ。仕事の依頼電話はないか。間違い電話とはバカにしてる。
Weird. That was a weird
や
one.
っぱり事件の依頼は入ってないか。
That's it? Okay, what are we fucking missing? Can I leave? Can I leave? No. What am I missing? Let's just look. Oh, drink the beer. Guess I'll have to get some, I'll have some before it gets warm. Ugh, nothing but bad memories. Okay, what are we missing? Yep, that's the bill. Note related to a case I'm working. A pen the mayor gave me. As you'd expect from something this old, it started showing some wear and tear a while ago. Look at your gun again. It says I have to go all the way to the edge of town to order the rounds. It's a supposed LAPD police badge. This is ancient history now. Meaning decoration, really. Alright, look at your wife again. Memory of my time with Lorraine. December 24th, 2008. This was our first Christmas together. I've still got the watch she gave me. It's one of those radio-controlled types. It was state-of-the-art for the time. I guess keeping you and your ex-wife's wedding photo around might be considered unusual, especially when she's moved on. I don't think it's that weird. Lorraine had this friend at a flower shop arrange her bouquet. Aw. Lorraine was like an angel in her wedding dress. August 24th, 2009. One day I'll never forget. What am I doing? Was that a game knock or a your end knock? I think... Oh. Huh. There are fireworks happening, so y'all are probably hearing that. Oh, I can move this around with that. That's weird. With the trigger. Looks like the sun's just about gone. I haven't got anywhere to go. Okay. Okay, so I can use the triggers to just go from thing to thing. It's a filing cabinet. I really need to get these organized. Photo. Keep clicking on the photo. Sadaoki could be an intimidating dude at times. Salvatore was a bit of an oddball. I could never put my finger on it, but there was just something about him. Sort of guy you don't easily forget anyway. Okay. Anything else about me? No. Books. These are books from the 20th century I found in an antique media store.
Look at all those
Sam 69 Stimmy.
Hi, Ghoul. Thank you for 22 months. Real close to 1 year. 2 years already. Nice. From the days when a book meant a real book, not software. Hi. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck it wants me to do. Okay, we looked at the photo. Oh, different photo. Okay, this is a picture from when I was in LAPD. Me and my partner Ed were always together. That badge on my desk is a replica of the one I had then. Look at these dorks. I was in narcotics at the time. I was reckless with a pretty short fuse. I've carried my Beretta since then. My life felt so complete. Look at me, full of confidence. I'm like a totally different person. March 12th, 2010. Me and Lorraine were a happy husband and wife. He was 1 day from retirement. Yeah. Me and Ed have been good friends since the academy. We were a well-known team in narcotics. That award is a product of our work together. Ed was in the bomb squad before he joined narcotics. There was a lot of terrorist activity back then. He looks a good deal younger here compared to the Policenauts photo. We stayed close when we were Policenauts, too. I haven't seen him since my accident. That was an LAPD building. Thank you. It was demolished a long time ago. I thought I'd go check it out once, but there wasn't a trace of the place. Okay. Okay, we've done everything that they wanted us to do, finally.
今日は運がいい。こんな早い時間に客が来るとは。どうぞ。鍵はかかっていない。
ジョナサン、久しぶり。
ロレイン。
Wife. Ex-wife.
そう。私よ、ジョナサン。28年ぶりね。
今頃どうして？
私、おばさんになったでしょ？あなたは変わらないわ。あの頃のまま。
ロレイン。なぜ今になって俺のところに？
許してもらおうなんて思ってないわ。厚かましいのも分かってる。でも頼れる人がいないの。あなたしか。
何があったんだ？
助けてほしいの。私の夫が大変なことに。
分かった。さあ、入って。
いいえ、ここで結構よ。あなたにこんな姿見られたくはないもん。
じゃあ、ロレイン、いや、依頼人さん。とにかく話だけでも聞こうか。
I was gonna stand there. That an L's? They cost a fortune here. Yeah, but this one's a little old. They're all the rage here on home, too. L's changes the design of its bag every year and produces it in limited numbers, then destroys the production materials. That's why they're so expensive, is it? Weird. Jonathan, don't look at me like that. I'm 55 now. That's a nice coat you've got. Yeah, I guess. We do alright. You're best not wandering around this area dressed like that. I see your taste hasn't changed. Gray was always your favorite color. Jonathan, you remembered. I can't believe it. Look at the bag again. I wasn't able to give you those kinds of things. No, I didn't need anything back then. That's part of why I was happy. Aw. Please, don't look at me that way. I want you to remember the way I was when we were together. I'm just trying to look at your coat. No, I'm trying to look at your coat. Lorraine? Oh, go back. Go back. No, it's nothing. What is it? Tell me. I'm trying to look at your stuff. Hello. That necklace couldn't have been cheap. Yeah, it's pearl. I thought it wasn't easy to getting a hold of pearls on Beyond. That's right. They haven't had any success with culturing pearls there, and the number produced here continues to drop every year. I could never afford all those luxuries. They're not that expensive. At least not for us. Pearl necklace, I can't imagine how much it costs. There's another reason why pearls are so expensive there. Beyond strictly controls the influx of goods from here. Yeah, they've laid down their own special import regulations, haven't they? Yeah, you haven't missed too much, because I was just poking around this guy's desk for a long time. Basically, we are again a cop that, something happened and then they were in stasis for a while, you know? So this is his ex-wife, who is much older than him now. Yeah. Yeah, they've laid down their own special import regulations, haven't they? Even the prices of foodstuffs like rice and wheat are astronomical there. Of course, that's partly because of how difficult it is to grow anything. If only they could just, find a simpler way of importing food from here. I guess it can't be that easy. Face. No doubt about it, it's really her. Face. Can't see you very well over there. Why don't you come over here where there's more light? I don't think that's a good idea. We haven't seen each other in almost 30 years. You'd be shocked, I know it. I'm not that girl anymore. Sad. You cut your hair? Yeah, quite a few years back. I remember you liked my hair long, didn't you? A long, long time ago. Long, long time ago. So, what do you think? It suits you. Oh. Okay. Talk. No, I want to talk. Hey, Lorraine? Well, why don't we get to it then?
で、君の夫がどうしたって？
夫の北条健三が3週間前会社に出かけたきり行方不明なの。会社や警察に問い合わせても誰も取り合ってくれないの。
それで地球へ？
嫌な予感がするの。何かあったに違いないわ。
蒸発とかじゃ？
蒸発なんて考えられない。この地球ならともかくコロニーで行方不明だなんてきっと何かの事件に。
脅迫みたいなものは？
いえ、何も。まるで神隠しにあったみたい。
金目当ての誘拐ではなさそうだ。
We gotta do an ad break, so I'm gonna do that, now. We'll be right back. I gotta mute the game. Where are you? There we go. Joe knew exactly what I was talking about when I said, like, oh yeah, you know, like that fucking song in Metal Gear Solid? It's like, do. I'm glad that he knew. Okay. Okay. Ask about, her family. You have any kids, Lorraine? I have a daughter. Her name is Karen. It's just the three of us. My husband, my daughter, and me. We all live together on Beyond. Okay. So, you want me to look for him? Please find him. You're the only person I've got. Hard to look for someone when you don't know what they look like. I've got a photo of him with me. Okay. I know, this is after doing Snatcher, it's like, I'm gonna hit everything like 10 times to make sure I didn't miss anything. So, your daughter's living there too? Karen is a news anchor on Beyond. A news anchor, huh? She's pretty famous there. She'll be 27 soon. She's still single. 27. He was gone for 25 years? Or I guess 25 years plus however many years it is till now. Hard to believe you have a daughter that age. I'm in my 50s now, remember? What's Beyond like these days? You said earlier it's been 30. Okay, yeah. Beyond's different. A lot different. You wouldn't recognize it either. Everything's settled down there. It's pretty much like any ordinary city now. Beyond will be celebrating its 30th anniversary this year. Things have slowly gone downhill over the years, though. You're always looking over your shoulder wherever you go now, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I get you. It's always been that way in the city. got tortilla chip. I'm just gonna...
北条は日系2世で、あの徳川グループの徳川製薬に勤める技術者よ。生真面目で勤勉で、とても悪いことなんかできない人。そうね、写真だったわね。
なるほど。どう見ても悪人には見えないな。幸せそうじゃないか。
Back from Sharon, welcome back.
ええ、この写真預かってくださるわよね。
強引だな。
You notice anything unusual about your husband before he disappeared? All the years I knew him, he'd been your typical company employee. He'd get up, leave for work, then come walking through the door at the end of the day. Same schedule, day in, day out. Quite a change from my hours. But the past few months he'd become more unpredictable, you might say. You can't really draw anything concrete from that. You think he'd become involved in something, though? That's my gut feeling, yeah. If there were indications of some sort of trouble beforehand, the chances of it being a ransom kidnapping are pretty slim. He'd become angry and frightened. That wasn't like him. I'd never seen him break down like that before. So you're saying someone might have been targeting him for some reason? He never told me what was going on, whatever it was. How'd you guys meet? I moved to Beyond right after you went missing. After how much you hated it? I just wanted to be closer to you any way I could. I met Kenzo at that Nihonjin Matsuri run by Tokugawa. Nihonjin what? It's a festival for Japanese people on Beyond. So why were you there? I have Japanese blood too, remember? Forgive me, Jonathan. I couldn't have survived on my own. I was lonely. I wanted someone to be there. That's when Kenzo came along. Conglomerate's reach doesn't stop at Beyond. They more or less run space, and Joseph Sadaoki Tokugawa runs the group. He's just as well known on home as he is out there. If Hojo's a Tokugawa employee, I suppose we can't totally rule out that he was kidnapped. You could get good money out of that, I imagine. No one on Beyond would even think of messing with Tokugawa. They're too afraid of retaliation. It wouldn't be worth it. I took advantage of the space development boom more than anyone. They essentially have the power to shape space's economy however they want. Is there a second wave of Japan bashing going on there? No, it's just the opposite. Thanks to Tokugawa, the colony's economy is flourishing. But everything else is another story.
Lorraine.
Oh, chip time.
君の勘だけではわからないな。何か手がかりになるようなものは。
北条から預かっているものがあるの。カプセル剤と葉の切れ端なんだけど。
Oh.
なんだかわからないけど、重要なものらしいわ。
カプセルと葉か。
自分に何かあったら、これを警察か信用のできる人のところへ届けるように。
There's someone you trust, huh?
信用のできる人か。
ね。蒸発なんかじゃないでしょ。
Sketchy. Wipe my glasses. Okay.
まだその手がかりの品を見せてもらってはいないが、他に何か手がかりは？
口癖のように言ってたことがあるの。プラトーに何かあるって。
プラトーに何かある。何のことだろう。
Anything else? No, that's it. Okay.
どっちからでもいいが、その葉の切れ端ってのは。
Leaf.
これがその葉よ。見たことのない葉だわ。
しかしなぜ半分なんだ。
最初から半分だったわ。預かってくださる？それ。
See so.
もう一つの それは
Oh, I love that CG image. That CG image rules.
何の薬だろ
わからない。
It's like the same vibe as like early Pokemon cards with CG on them, you know?
これ
I love that shit.
預かってくださる？
Drugs! Or that chip in my mouth. I know, I love shit like that. Play-Doh. Could he have said Pluto? To be honest, I'm not sure anymore. We still haven't been to Pluto, though.
依頼の内容については君の話で大体分かった。確かにただの蒸発じゃなさそうだ。
ジョナサン、引き受けてくれるわよね。お金なら心配しないで。お金はドル？円？
待ってくれ、ロレイン。ロレイン、即答はできないが考えておくよ。
ジョナサン、引き受けてくれるんじゃ。
I hit accept. What are you talking about?
悪いがしばらく考えさせてくれないか。今日のところは。
そうね。
Yeah.
すまない。これは預かっておくよ。
Yes.
わかった。また来るわ。週末までビバリーヒルズのホテルニューローズにいます。いつでも連絡して。ジョナサン、私許してもらおうなんて思ってない。あなたの帰りを待ちきれなかったの。ごめんなさい。あなたが
It's the classic mullet that was all the rage in the early 2010s.
私、心から嬉しかった。
They were just a little ahead of the curve.
早かったらすぐにでもあなたのところへ飛んで行けたのに。それが言いたかった。
ロレイン、ここへはどうやって？
ホテルで車借りたの。クラシックな感じの。
そうか。
会えてよかったわ。じゃあ。
Got that Lethal Weapon Mel Gibson look. Mm-hmm. They're coming back. Yeah, I know. Again, I've considered it at this point, but Joe's like, nah.
ロレイン。
Also, I don't know. I feel like maybe... Do y'all think mullets are better when people have, like, wavy hair? Because I got straight hair naturally. It's supposed to be neon lights or something, Ken. Oh. Oh!
ロレイン、車から離れろ。
They're gonna kill the wife? Someone has set us up the bomb. No! They killed the wife! They killed the wife.
奴はどこへ行った？
Didn't get a chance to pay you. No!
撃ってきやがった。
Oh god, we're doing this again? Oh my god. Oh my god. Except it's like, they're freer this time. I only have so many bullets. Fuck. Do this with a fucking controller. Ugh. Stop shooting at me. Shoot on this side. Oh my god. I'm out of bullets. Ha!
感触はあったな。
I know I'm hitting you!
見えない。早く行け。
I need more bullets.
どこに隠れた。
Garbage truck. Look. Is it... Where am I looking? Behind the side? Oh, wait. Thank you, chat. Shoot you in the nuts! It's fucking hard. You're shooting me with red circles. This looks like hell. Yeah, I mean, the fucking Snatcher one was hard enough. Man, I'm glad we can play a Kojima game now with, like, actual gun gameplay. That's good. I'm out of bullets anyway. Isn't there light gun support? It's not like I don't have a light gun. I have a light gun for the Sega Master System. I'm not sure if there's reload or not, actually. I should have pressed buttons to find out. What a good game over screen! Oh my god! That's great. Want to try switching to a mouse? I don't know if I can. I'm not sure how. It's the Saturn one. I shouldn't be so hard on myself. That was my first shooting scene after all. I'll do it this time. I have to reload when my magazine runs out. Okay, clicking outside the screen. Reload by pressing the C button when I'm using the controller. Okay. I reload by pulling the trigger outside the screen when I'm using the virtual gun. R button, auto aim. Okay. I'm using a Saturn controller, so... Oh, I heard it. Ooh! He ran off. Oh. Can I go down the alleyway? Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. Hey, my guy, check on your wife. That's true. Probably, honestly, should prioritize that.
それほど時間は経ってないはずだ。くそ、足跡が追えない。
Okay, cool. We got the right-in, like,
入ってこなかったのか。
white blood, here. He's, oh no, he's spooged, yeah.
地面に何かこぼれている。牛乳のような白い血。人工血液なのか。
Yep. I knew immediately what that was because of Metal Gear Solid 4. Nice. That is blood. It bleeds further back. It's a dumpster. There's just enough room for someone to hide behind it, or maybe in it. Someone's placed some garbage bags next to it. Maybe it's full. Continues further back. It's a concrete wall. Suppose he might be hiding in there. It's made out of brick. Doesn't look like there's anywhere he could hide. There's a dumpster up ahead there. Advance. Alright, I'll check out that hollow on the right while I'm at it. He's one of the trash Sujimon now? Yeah. Not here. Need to keep going. Actually, related... Oh, fuck! We still haven't finished Infinite Wealth. Joe wanted to try finishing it this weekend. It's just that, like, around the time Infinite Wealth came out, I got obsessed with Metal Gear Solid, so that, like, kind of threw that off real bad. Where is he? More blood. He must be around here. Damn it, I wasted a lot of time back there. We gotta look at fuck. This was done with spray paint. It definitely doesn't look like blood. These garbage bags have been placed next to the dumpster. They're made out of biodegradable plastic. Plastic has started to decompose. Must have been here a while. New emote, fuck. No, that wouldn't be allowed. I don't think. It looks like the bags are full of old food. Couldn't possibly be inside one of these. It's the dumpster I saw before. Jesus, I can smell it from here. These are wooden boxes filled with empty bottles. They'd be the perfect size for someone to hide behind. There's a drum there. Does blood keep going? It's bleeding a hell of a lot. The trail stops here, meaning he can't be far away. Ah. He certainly could be in there. Something about it. I better be careful around there. It matches up exactly where the blood stops. Son of a bitch, I can't see a thing. Alley goes back more. Advance. Has to be around here. Let me check some more. This is where blood stops too. Okay. The other doorway is a possibility too. Oh. Yep. Oh, no, he was a Sujimon. He was a Sujimon all along. Oh. Fuck. Bitch! Shot me twice. I'm mad about that too, but it's funny at this point, honestly. I'm mad just because Twitch fucked it up so bad. Like, I don't care about my individual situation, but... Oh yeah, reload. Luckily, the CEO talked about being interested in trying again, but, you know, we'll see. They gotta handle it much better. It's just, again, I would like to be able to do figure studies and not have to worry about it. I actually find it funny. It was after the fucking Twitch situation happened that, like, I didn't realize there is a VR game that I have called Gesture VR, which is it's just like, you know, 3D figures and like they give you a piece, a board with paper you can draw on. And there's a censor nudity option, but when you did it before, it would give them underwear, but like the women still had their nips out. I guess a couple months ago, they updated it, so now the censorship is literally like a 3D bar, like a fucking shape, a brick that goes in front of the nipples. Also mad that Etsy got rid of NSFW too. Yeah, again, like, pressure from all fucking things. Yeah. Yeah. I don't get why they don't just ban AI-generated NSFW content. I don't think it's not the AI-generated problem. That's the problem.
Yes, sir.
I mean, like, credit card companies have been preventing people from, doing, like, adult content for a long time. Man, this guy reloads fast. Am I just, like, missing? Here we go. Some conservative PSY.org group that was literally named something like morality on the internet or some shit pressed Odessa to ban NSFW. Yeah, that's probably not the only reason, though. He escaped ahead. I gotta follow him. Okay, advance. I'm not gonna let you get away. I'll kill you! I'll kill you.
しかしこの先は行き止まりのはず。地面に何か書いてある。これは文字のようだ。さっきのゴミ箱の落書きとは質が違うようだ。
I'll kill you.
なめた野郎だ。挑戦状のつもりか。
Sorry, I mean Chippy. Nope, still eating chips. Hold on a sec. Also, there was that email link, the emails, 2,600 pages of hate leak, which showed consistently how transphobia was manufactured as a boogeyman by conservative think tanks. I don't think you can even Google that one anymore. I could be wrong. Yeah, I mean, we're the scapegoat right now. Like, right-wing shit, like, they always need some kind of scapegoat, to, like, trick the masses into not realizing what to give the masses something to rally against. And to distract them from them actually taking their rights away. It is disgusting, yeah. Advance. Then end up here. There's no need to hurry. I should check this area out a little more. Trans people I've met online have been some of the most passionate, creative, and, well, outsider and interesting people I've ever met. I mean, that's part of it, too. You're right. Like, I feel like trans people are a great scapegoat because it is... like artistic and like creative, you know, intelligent kind of people that are the ones that are a danger to fascism, you know? I don't think he could climb this. He wrote in his own blood. That guy's a psycho. I don't think he can climb this. don't think you can climb this. Okay, do I just need to look at the blood more? I don't know what I'm missing. I mean, I'm digging this, like, instrumental. For reason trans people, I feel like, where you can find a lot of weirdos nowadays, and I don't mean that in a derogatory sense, I mean in a positive way. Because of that, they scare people who shouldn't be so easily scared. I do hope something will change soon. I unfortunately do not think things are going to go into a positive direction. But people gotta fight. There are more wooden boxes here. Those are empty, though. Doesn't look like he's here. Fuck is he? Even if he used the boxes as a foothold, he wouldn't get anywhere. More boxes here, too. There isn't enough room to hide behind these. Where is he? Oh. Oh, I didn't mean to save. It has to eventually. It's just how these things work. Time for me to eat more chips. Oh god. Oh my god. Ah. Oh, wait, I do want to save. Alright, thank you. Wait, I know this music? Yes. Yes, that song is from here, apparently. Before Metal Gear.
よかった。またあなたと一緒に星が見られた。会いたかったわ。この28年間。
ロレイン、
その時計まだしてくれてるのね。
時間にルーズな俺に君がくれたものだ。
私たちの時間は止まっていたのに。ジョナサン、お願い。カレンは病気なの。助けてあげて。カレンは。
ロレイン、ロレイン、
知り合いか。
友人だ。古い。
かわいそうにビヨンドから来たんだろう。
いや、戻ってきたんだ。戻ってきたんだ。
ああ。
俺のところに。
本日は ASL797 便をご利用いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。
当機はグラビティターンに移り、順調にビヨンドコーストへの軌道を飛行しております。
なお、これより先は無重量状態となりますので、ご気分の悪くなられた方はウィンドウ脇の呼び出しボタンを押してお近くのスチュワーデスまでご連絡ください。
Yeah, Pan Am was already done.
どうしたんですか？気分が悪いようですね。
You don't look so good either,
宇
dude.
宙は苦手で。
宇宙酔いですか？珍しいな。宇宙は初めて。
いや、昔事故で宇宙を漂流して、それで宇宙恐怖症に。
The man is green, yeah.
大変ですね。
I don't know, there are asterisks sometimes.
もらったらどうです？コールボタンなら壁の赤いスイッチですよ。
いや、まだ大丈夫。
What is that on your face, sir?
話すのが一番です。隣に座ったのも何かの縁です。よろしく。私はレッドウッドです。
Does this say sluts? Imagine his head said sluts on it. That would be great. Does this one have the weird version problems where there's no definitive version like with Snatcher? I'm not sure. I know this was on the PS1 as well. Let's see, Policenauts. So it was originally for the NEC PC 9821, then the 3DO, the PlayStation, and the Saturn. Typing in that VA's name and he's also an Edeon. Hey, I keep getting gift subs for some reason. Oh, that's weird. You got fucking gifts from Zone. That's weird. Sorry, like, it makes perfect sense that Zone streams, but, like, I am not really comfortable with them. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure with the release. Other than, like, I wish this was... As nice as these drawings are, I wish, they were, like, the pixel art from the original version, you know? Let's see. Ew, Kojima originally omitted subtitles to evoke a cinematic feel, but he added them for following versions to satisfy the players. Thank you. I hated that Snatcher didn't have subtitles. They also push things on Twitch in a way I don't think most people could get away with, but the less I say, the better. Yeah, I don't, obviously, I'm not someone who has issues with doing NSFW stuff. I don't like that they've done NSFW stuff that involves, like, minors before, you know. Not a fan. Yes. Yes. That is who we were talking about. Yeah, I'm not sure with the ports and stuff. I'd have to look. I'm too lazy to read this. A lot going on. The guy was a Japanese VA for Gray Fox. I could hear that. Look, sorry for being rude, but what's that writing on your forehead? This is my tag. All Frozeners have one. I feel like the asterisk is just, it literally just means, this is referring to Kojima lore that you don't know yet. He's got a really pale complexion. Why is your skin that color? Because of my artificial blood. My red blood cells are actually white. White blood. I use first-generation artificial blood, which is less complex than the third-generation kind you see on home. Perhaps it means look at the manual for footnotes. Not gonna help when this is a fucking fan translation. It's kind of awkward to talk to. Dude, you got fucking, like, Gundam purple hair. Are you really that surprised to see a Frozener? Oh yeah, kinda. Sorry if I offended you. This is the first time I've met one of you guys. Just be careful when you're on Beyond. The people there don't like to see discrimination against us. Hydrate. I gotta grab something for that. Hold a sec. Oh. Okay. Filter. I'm not that kind of person. I see you injured your arm. You just burned it a little. Uh-huh. Must be painful. The best environment for treating a burn is zero gravity. Why? I want to know what it says on his forehead, but chat, all I see, all my brain fills in looking at it, is cock. Like, do y'all see this? That's all my brain sees looking at it? It says asterisks are for, you see wolf? Chat, tell me what you see on this guy's forehead. Let me see. Recent. Oh, okay, here. Frozener. Person created from an artificially fertilized egg held in cryogenic storage by a government, which is later transferred to a surrogate mother for gestation and delivery. A Frozener's egg is inserted with genetic information that makes the individual better adapted to space's environment, allowing them to endure a wide range of activities in space that would give a normal person great difficulty. Since Frozeners are legally in a class of their own, they are tattooed with an identification code on their forehead. Ooh. Frozeners are common on Beyond Coast and are not discriminated against in any way by other Beyonds. Many are employed by the military or work in government position. Frozeners call the government, which raises them, the breeders. It is rumored they are also given anti-aging treatment through telomere lengthening. Oh. See, telomeres, I know what they are because of getting fucking Metal Gear Solid 4. Just any government, they all do it. Yeah. Oh. Huh. Tell me, surrogate mother. A woman who carries and delivers a baby created from an egg fertilized in vitro, often for financial compensation. Although surrogate mothers have no parental rights, many end up wanting to raise the baby as their own. Opinion is divided on using surrogate mothers for giving birth to Frozeners, as development of an artificial womb has yet to be completed, although there is currently no alternative. Huh. Let's see. I guess we'll just start clicking. This game predicting Wikipedia link diving. Yeah, there's no fun sounds when you do it, though. Space adaptation syndrome, a type of temporary sickness caused by exposure to a weightless environment. It is said that the cause of SAS is a vestibular disorder, whereby the vestibular system undergoes a paralysis, causing one to lose one's sense of balance. Symptoms include dizziness, cold sweats, headache, fatigue, vomiting, and in particular, a false sense of falling over that does not occur with ordinary motion sickness. The most effective treatment is an intramuscular promethazine injection. Conversely, the symptoms experienced when moving from a 0G environment to a 1G environment are collectively called Earth Adaptation Syndrome. Oh, I was going to say, for any Gundam fans in chat, I feel like the fucking, again, like the description of like these guys, Frozeners, I'm just like, oh, artificial new types? Okay. Ass. American Space Lines. Okay. Became famous for being the first space line to employ space stewards and stewardesses on its flights. Been playing Metal Gear Solid 1 for the first time recently and holds up shockingly well. Yeah, I only played it for the first time back in January as my first Metal Gear game, and I really love it. It's really fucking enjoyable. Like, of course it has some stuff in it where it's like, oh, you gotta remember how old it is, but like, not even that bad, you know? It's also been praised for its responses to passengers who experience SAS while on board. Its staff uniforms, which have the added functional benefit of helping maintain normal circulation and weightlessness, are highly rated by passengers. Okay. What about artificial blood? Type of blood developed to improve the oxygen and other nutrient transportation efficiency of blood, as well as to provide a solution for to the lack of blood available for transfusions. Based mainly on substances such as perfluorocarbons and fluorescent diacetate, which were used in the latter half of the 20th century for storing organs. It's also called milk blood because the red blood cells are white in color. Though it does possess superior oxygen transportation efficiency and regenerative abilities, the strain it places on the kidneys makes it necessary for them to be genetically modified and for the user to undergo hemodialysis in order for it to be used for extended periods of time. For these reasons, it is not permitted for use by the general public. It is currently only used by members of the military and BCA's AP unit. In addition to milk blood, there is a second-generation powder type made with genetically modified hemoglobin and a third-generation type containing 100% artificial blood cells, but both types still undergoing clinical trials. I hope you all like me reading Wikipedia articles out loud. I never would have guessed you only got into the fandom 6 months ago. Yeah. And I didn't let myself touch fandom stuff until I finished 4, you know? So, like, that was a couple months in. A person using artificial blood has their original blood placed in cryogenic storage and can switch back at any time. That's weird. Beyond Coast Police. You're reading Wikipedia articles out loud is the Hypnospace Outlaw playthrough, and I love that game. I'm going to be doing that one day. I'm going to stream that for sure one day. Because I have yet to play it. 10 out of 10 would listen to you narrate a space encyclopedia again. Thank you. Let me do some throat spray, though. Hold a sec. One of the best written games I've played in years. Hell yeah. Alright, with the establishment of AP and its use in AP, Advanced Police, okay, entirely of Frozeners, formed in 2020 as an experimental mobile police unit designed to operate outside Beyond Coast. Okay. International rescue missions. No military allowed in the colony. Fathered with sperm from past astronauts. Ugh. Its members are genetically modified, ensuring they possess genotypes well suited to outer space. Oh, intraocular lens implants as well to prevent vision problems while working in areas of low atmospheric pressure. Whoa. If you're praising it up there with Disco Elysium, that makes me extra excited. Okay. What's the app unit? That's just the advanced police, okay. Okay. Anything y'all want explanations of here, chat? Save! Okay, let me get out of this then. Oh, Jonathan Ingram, it's me. Why don't we talk for a bit? Yeah, I didn't mean to sleep. System, there we go. Save. This too is Yuri. Kojima name-dropping the outer space treaty reminds me of the start talk in MGS. Yes, Yuri is on the list. Which talk was that? You gotta remind me. Okay, no. No. What is the button? How did I get there? Okay, recent. We'll go down to Yuri. It's not going to be what you think you want it to be. Prototype EMPS model developed as a successor to devices such as the Man Maneuvering Unit, the Simplified Aid for Extravehicular Activity Rescue, and the Extravehicular Mobility Unit, named after cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin, that's what I figured, the first person to travel into outer space. The model astronaut Jonathan Ingram piloted a test spacewalk in 2013. Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty. It was ostensibly the reason for nuclear weapons disposal facility, and it gets mentioned a lot in MGS. Okay, oh, yeah. Yes, this too is Yuri, yes. Unlike the MMU and Safer's nitrogen gas thrusters, which only allowed for basic movement, the Yuri was equipped with miniature rockets. Developed as an attempt to realize true aerial navigation in space, not just short-distance movement and positional control. Accordingly, the unit was heavier than its predecessors and considerably larger. After astronaut Ingram's accident, EMPS development was temporarily suspended and the technology reworked from the ground up. Having been designed for mechanical work outside the colony, the Yuri was equipped with a data recorder but did not have weapons of any kind. However, it had 4 manipulator arms that provided its operator with basic feedback, also equipped with emergency rations and a 3-day power supply. Ooh, L's. Designer handbag company based on Beyond Coast. Alright, yeah. Okay. Home. That's what they call Earth. Slang for Earth. Came into use after human beings began colonizing outer space and looked back on where their species originated. I like that one. Alright, Tokugawa Festival of Japan. Held once per month, its official purpose is a gesture of thanks to employees and to encourage friendship among coworkers, but is also an opportunity for Tokugawa business on the colony to consult with one another. Anyone who is employed by a Tokugawa company, is a family member of an employee, or is of Japanese descent can attend. That's the police, okay. Okay, we'll just... God... I loved going through the shit in Snatcher too, but now you can do it anytime you want. Okay, maybe we should talk to this guy. Doesn't feel nice to be stared at, you know? Remarkable, isn't it? A motionless vacuum in which only the tiniest of organisms can survive. Space. Beyond is still quite a distance away. Unlike an airplane, out here looking out the window doesn't help pass the time much. Continue staring at him? It's rude. He looks like a zombie or something. This is an air circulator. When you go to sleep in zero gravity, the carbon dioxide you exhale collects around your head, which can make it difficult to breathe. This device creates an airflow to prevent that. Button. There's a button to call the stewardess and a button for the TV there. Turn on TV. Let's see what's on the tube. Yo, the BBC? Got the BBC?
こんにちは。ニュースオーダーの時間です。
Narc.
現在、ビヨンド内でのナーク中毒者が急増しております。事態を重く見た BCP では、ビヨンドでのナーク根絶を図るため、特別チームを編成。ホームからのナーク流入ルートの解明を急いでいるとのことです。ナークはアヘンから作られる合成麻薬で、モルヒネ型依存症状と LSD などの原発誘発症状をも兼ね備えた麻薬の帝王と言われるものです。
Space is most widely used illegal drug.
宇宙推進事業団によりますと、宇宙開発におけるナークの依存度は 30% を
Damn, that's a lot of drugs.
宇宙でのナーク中毒者は増加の傾向にあるとの見解に達しております。以上、カレン北条がお伝えしました。
Oh, so that's your ex-wife's daughter? She voiced the boss. Oh.
どこのテレビ局だろう。
今のはビヨンドのテレビ番
Well,
組。
he thought it was the British, but it's not.
ビヨンドコーストブロードキャスティング。つまり BBC ね。
Shouldn't that be BCB? Turn TV on again. Tell me more, Karen.
次の話題です。今、全世界的に移植用臓器が不足しています。
Love that heart. That's a great heart.
宇宙環境の影響により、人体への様々な障害が起こっています。無重力状態や宇宙船などにより臓器の疾患、異常が急増しており、このままでは十分な移植が賄えないとドナー不足に対する大きな不安が寄せられています。宇宙推進事業団では
Here's an unfun thought chat. With COVID, COVID sticks around in your organs and sticks around. How is that going to fuck up organ transplants in the future, huh? Actually, more fun recent news. They found viable, like, can infect you still COVID virus in skull dust. I think that was reported like yesterday. Skull dust. Turn it on again. Karen, keep telling me the news.
もう一度お伝えします。
Well, don't start my skull and you'll be fine. Yeah, I made a similar comment before. I'm just like,
ビヨンド内でのナーク中毒者が急増しておりま
it's
す。
the same as before.
事態を重く見た
Okay.
BCP では、ビ
Damn
ヨ
it.
ンドでのナーク根絶を図るため、
They'll need more news.
ホームからのナーク流入ルートの解明を急いでいるとのことです。ナークはアヘンから作られる合成麻薬で、モルヒネ型依存症状と LSD などの幻覚誘発症状をも兼ね備えた麻薬の帝王と言われるものです。
And I'll be real chat. I'm super curious about like hallucinogenic drugs, but I don't dare touch anything like that because of my antidepressants. I guess trademark law doesn't exist in space.
BBC からお伝えしました。
Okay. They aren't running any new stories. Had enough? Fine, I'll talk to you, sir. You mind if we talk? Genetic stuff is way worse for that. About your skin color. It's really like that because of the artificial blood all the time. History of psychosis, schizophrenia, is way more concerning. Yeah, my family has a history of that stuff too, so I just don't. The only drug I'm gonna fuck with is marijuana, that's it. It's always like this, yes. Are you from Beyond? Yes, I was born and raised there. I had a family matter to attend to on home. Actually, I barely do anything with alcohol either. Cause like when I was growing up, because my dad's an alcoholic, I was just like, I'm never gonna have alcohol ever. I'm just gonna avoid. And then when my now husband turned 21, we got cider, and we tried cider, and the cider we had Samuel Smith, And that's been our favorite cider ever since. And I love cider, and I love having a little drinky sometimes, but usually only with food. Alcohol makes me feel like ass, and I've like never liked how getting like drunk feels. I don't care. Yeah. No, alcohol is a slippery slope no matter how careful you are. It absolutely is. I've only been like quote unquote drunk maybe twice, and I think both times it was literally like we were out at an event or a place to sample ciders. Like I've only ever gotten drunk off of samples. But what I mean is I don't like how being tipsy feels either. You know, like alcohol just makes you feel gross. But I genuinely like trying different ciders, you know? I stop drinking unless I'm super comfortable because I get so fucking sad. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the, you know, that's the thing. Like, you shouldn't do, like, I won't do something like have a drink if I know that I feel shitty. Like, I gotta feel good, like, both physically and mentally, you know? I can't drink alone anymore. It's just too dangerous. Yeah. I've never drunk alone before, so it's always me and my husband. Usually, actually, the cider we had with the Samuel Smith one, it's a pint. Usually we'll have it and we'll just split it, you know? So it's like we don't even have, like, that much, you know? I like it with food. It's to complement food, you know? I had a family member matter to attend to on home. And yourself? Are you a terrestrial? Oh, yeah, that's Earthnoid, for sure. Yeah, it's good when you can recognize these things and just be like, nuh-uh. Yeah. Not exactly. I used to be an amphibian. Okay, that one we need. You know, going back and forth between home and beyond. Oh, okay. Good. I don't have to click it then. Thank you, game. An amphibian. You were one of the amphibians? It's a long time ago. Back when we were called astronauts. Oh, weird. Might not make much sense to terrestrials, but beyond is home to me. To be honest, though, I guess Frozeners don't really have a home. Okay. First generation artificial blood. Are you in the military? Something like that, yes. I'm a Frozener after all. So what about that injury to your arm? Yes, what about it? Never mind. You must be a pretty busy guy. My job isn't that remarkable. I missed what that was, but whatever. Beyond's a very, nice place. It has 1G artificial gravity and its own plant life. Terrestrials enjoy it a lot there, too. If you want detailed information, you should talk to the stewardess. We're approaching his 30th birthday. There are festivities going all over Beyond to mark the anniversary. So what do you mean by Frozener? Frozener is someone created from an artificially fertilized egg held in cryogenic storage by the government, or the breeders as we call them. The egg is later transferred to a surrogate mother for gestation and delivery. Oh yeah, I've heard a little bit about them. There's still a severe manpower shortage in space development. You sound like I'm boring you. Breeder, slur, yeah. You're asking about the writing on my forehead. All Frozeners have an identification code like this tagged under our forehead, surprising as it might seem. There's a great number of Frozeners on Beyond. When I was talking about discrimination, that was in reference to the terrestrials who go there. There's no discrimination against us on Beyond like there is on home. If anything, we're considered superior. What does having artificial blood do for somebody? Artificial blood has a higher oxygen transport efficiency than normal blood, so it makes heavy blood loss less of a life-threatening condition. The body's functions aren't negatively affected in areas of low oxygen density either. Yeah, that's perfect for people working in space. So why hasn't it been adopted for widespread use? A normal person's kidneys and lungs wouldn't be able to process this type of artificial blood. You need to make slight improvements to the kidneys and lungs via genetic manipulation and also undergo regular hemodialysis. It requires incredible amounts of money in the proper facilities. Guess we can't really expect the public to be on it anytime soon, then. When are we going to arrive? We've just passed the halfway point. See, you're very concerned with time. I just can't seem to settle down. We've passed just the halfway point. We still have a while to go yet. I want to look at my jacket. What's that emblem on your jacket? This? It's the Policenauts emblem. The Policenauts? They're from back in the day. It's the Policenauts emblem. This thing is 30 years old now. Jonathan Ingram, it's me. Must look like hell right now. Look at your hair. Kinda hard to judge myself objectively. Why not try talking to the stewardess for a bit? want to look at your watch. You don't see many watches like that nowadays. Is it a radio-controlled type? Yeah, this model is actually one of the first watches ever used in outer space. It's been modified into a radio-controlled watch. Okay, we gotta do an ad break again, so I'm gonna do that. Okay. I guess... Do you have anything else to talk about? Oh. Ask about... Oh. Show. Hojo photo. I'm sorry, who are they? I don't know them. Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to. Lorraine photo. It's a photo of me and Lorraine from when we went to Lucas World. One night sitting on my desk back in the office. Never hurts to think ahead. Is that your wife? No. Oh, so is she your girlfriend? Something about her reminds me of the woman from that other photo. Guess the ages are too far apart, though. Capsules. Those are for SAS, I don't need any. It's a Policenauts photo. A Policenauts photo? Why am I not surprised? You see that about as often as that emblem. You must have a real thing for them. Alright. Yeah, I guess we're gonna talk to the lady. Call the lady over. I'll call the stewardess over. Ma'am, why are you posing like that? Ma'am! Ma'am! I'm gonna look at your butt, I'm sorry. Hideo Kojima gave me a look. That's a really tight skirt. This is a special skirt designed to prevent SAS. It puts pressure on the abdomen to prevent excess blood from moving to the upper half of the body as much as possible. Our entire uniform is designed this way. Our entire uniform is as tight as possible for maximum blood flow. You have exquisite legs. Thank you, but in zero gravity the legs appear thinner than normal because your blood collects in the upper half of your body. It's called bird leg. No! No! You really do have nice legs. You can see you're one of those smooth talkers. Boob. Oh, are you not wearing a bra? They look so perky. That's right. You don't need a bra in zero gravity, nor do you need to worry about your hips, breasts, or cheeks. Your cheeks! Bo, this bo's cute. Your uniform's a nice color. It really brings out your curves, too. It works just like my skirt. You may not know that we wear a rubber undershirt, too. It helps prevent the muscles from atrophying in zero gravity. I like your hair color. Am I glad I picked this flight? I might not have met such a beautiful stewardess otherwise. Well, thank you. You're really cute. I'm not even gonna say that. What the fuck are you talking about, sir? Oh my god, wait! I didn't know! I can evil smile! Chat! I can evil smile! I didn't know that! I can I can cry happy too. What? What? Huh. I have to press them in a particular order. This is the power of Kojima. Trying to express your emotions at a Hideo Kojima game is leading to self-discovery. You're fucking right. Oh, man. Stop being angry, please. Thank you. Anyway, I'm not even gonna say that. In zero gravity, your blood collects in the upper half of your body, causing your face to swell a little. It's called moon face. Anyway, I'm gonna touch her leg, Chad. I'm sorry. Would it bother you if I touched your leg? Ah, get your hands off me! I just thought I'd take a hands-on approach to learning about the effects of zero gravity, that's all. They call me Bird-Leg Moonface! Anyway. Let her go? Can I talk to her? Talk. Excuse me? Yes? Beyond Coast, mankind's first space colony, was completed in 2010. Since emigration was open to the general public in 2013, the colony's population has grown to approximately 1 million people. Nearly 1/3 of its current population is made up of second-generation inhabitants. Well, first of all, the colony is cylinder type. It's 6.5 kilometers in diameter and 32 kilometers in length. It makes one complete rotation every 2 minutes, creating artificial gravity virtually equal to that of Earth's 1G. The colony's surfaces and mirrors are divided into 3 sections around its central axis, with each section having an area of 90 square kilometers. It's the first and only O'Neill-type colony. Oh yeah, that's what it's called. Yep, I remember. Oh, okay, no. Beyond isn't as far from Earth as some people think. It's approximately 380,000 kilometers from Earth, which is about the same as the distance between the Earth and the Moon. The medical definition of Space Adaptation Syndrome, or SAS, is the symptoms one experiences during adaptation to zero gravity. It varies from person to person, but over 50% of people develop symptoms within 1 to 2 hours of entering weightlessness. That's what people tend to be the most curious about. By changing the angles of its 3 solar mirrors, Beyond is able to create the effect of a day-night cycle and maintain a comfortable temperature year-round. Its climate is virtually identical to that of the west coast of the United States. That's the other reason it's called Beyond Coast. Hey, is there anything else? Environment. The environment isn't as alien as some people expect. It's an almost perfect recreation of Earth's. It has artificial clouds, various forms of precipitation, and even wind as well. The partial pressures of the oxygen and carbon dioxide in its atmosphere are also the same, although the partial pressure of the nitrogen is reduced by half to lower the risk of fire. Generally speaking, the most effective form of treatment available would be to give an intramuscular injection of promethazine, but because SAS varies from person to person, there is currently no medications capable of alleviating all symptoms. While it's somewhat rudimentary, keeping your head as still as possible will reduce a lot of the discomfort. Do you think you can give me something for my sass? It must be really uncomfortable for you, but these things do take a while to take effect, you know. You might not need it in a little bit. Yeah, I know, but I'd still rather take something. I think you'll be alright. We'll be arriving at Beyond shortly. Yeah, give me it. Here's a Relax Effects then. Relax Effects? Who makes this? Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. Oh, really? Thanks, here goes nothing. Oh no, was Flirt not there before? Oh, is he gonna be fucking intoxicated and you can flirt? Symptoms include dizziness, cold sweats, vomiting, headache, and fatigue, and are often accompanied by a false feeling of falling over that doesn't occur in normal motion sickness. The longest they last is about 2 days, however, so I think you should be feeling pretty better pretty soon. Normally, we would spend the night in an Earth-orbiting space station and then travel the rest of the way to an orbital transfer vehicle, but this is a direct flight to Beyond, which takes about 2 days. So we'll be there soon. I like this music. In accordance with stricter space debris regulations, the plane doesn't eject waste out into space like before. So you won't get any chance to see any space fireflies like Project Mercury's Astronaut Glenn or Milky Ways like Astronaut 7's Astronaut Carpenter. Wow. Space food has vastly improved over the years and is actually quite tasty now. Following the latest trends on Earth, we even offer Japanese cuisine as well. However, because food doesn't taste as good in low air pressure environments, we don't bother using any exotic flavorings. It doesn't taste as good? The fuel tank, which contains liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen, is considerably big, so there's only enough seating space for 30 people, including crew. I've noticed it's extremely quiet on board. The walls of the plane are reinforced with piezoelectric elements. They cancel out the noise from the plane by bending in the opposite direction of the vibrations outside. That's why it was so quiet when we were leaving the atmosphere, was it? How much longer will it be until we arrive? We're not far from beyond now. Look at the Policenauts. You recognize this photo? Yes, I've seen it in textbooks. They were Beyond's original cops. I'm gonna flirt with her, I'm sorry. If you're free, how about showing a stranger around Beyond? I don't know if that's such a good idea. Do it again. I'm trying to do my job here, you know? Can't resist the throat, but I can't. Man, what should I do? I'd consider if you worked for Tokugawa. Here, look at a leaf. An idea what kind of leaf this is? Is that a pressed leaf from Earth? Don't forget that you're taking plants into Beyond. They need to be inspected at the spaceport. Ever seen capsules like these before? You just took something for SAS, remember? Alright, I think we're good. Let her go. Is there anything else I can do for you? Thanks a lot. You're welcome. Call me again if you need anything. God. You seem to be apprehensive about going to Beyond. No, not really. You'll be fine when you get there. There's artificial gravity and nice, clean air. It truly is a wonderful place. I'm sure you'll have a great time.
少し眠ったらどうです？
そうですね。宇宙酔いも楽になりましたから。
何かあれば起こしてあげますよ。
それじゃあ。
Well, peppermint tea is nice. You're just gonna go to sleep with a cig in your mouth.
お疲れ様でした。当機は間もなくビヨンドコースト宇宙港に到着いたします。到着ロビーにて国際宇宙検疫制度に従った消毒
Space medical exam. I love putting the word space in front of anything. It's the funniest thing to me.
フライト中に体外へ流出した体液を補給するようご利用ください。本日は当 ASL のスペースプレーンをご利用いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。またのご利用をお待ちしております。まもなくビヨンド宇宙港に接岸します。
Jonathan committed space sexual harassment. Yeah, it's true. I don't realize his name is fucking Jonathan. He's got fucking Jonathan Joestar-ass hair. Anyway, I'm gonna add quotes before I forget. I was very excited for that song. It's just too already? Holy shit. How do I do that on here? I don't remember. Hold a sec. Disk swap. What do you do? How do you do it? Like, I made the file I need for this, but I don't remember. Wait, let me see if is there a next disk? Let me see, hold a sec. Let's see. Input? Oh. I've done this before, I just don't remember how. Let's see. How do I swap discs? Let's try something. No, that's not what I fucking wanted. No, that's not what I wanted. I don't want to do save states. That's not what I wanted. Damn it. Ah! What happens if I just click the second one? What if I just click it? No? Hold a sec, chat. Hold a sec. I don't want to scare people away from being silent. Okay. Wait, let's see. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Nope, not what I wanted. We're learning, chat. No. Toggle, help! Help! Not what I wanted. Do I gotta hit 0? Oh. I think this is for save states. Well, that closed it. Okay. Let's try the second disc. I just clicked the second disc. Let's see if that works. I've done multi-disc games in this before, but it's been over a year. I don't remember. I wonder if I can combine other things. Let's see. Sad. And then... No. Yeah, the smile I can combine with stuff. Yeah! This is correct. 3D. I fucking broke it. Okay, let's see. Please work. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh. Fuck. The save is there! Oh, no! Uh-oh. Okay, Okay. Let's see. Menifin disk swap. What do we do? How do you swap CDs? F8, F6. Okay. F8. Wait, no, I gotta click in the game. F8. Oh, God. F8. F6. F8. Start application. Yay! knew it was the F buttons. We did it! Assuming the game shows up. Okay, good, the game showed up. We solved the CD puzzle! Yeah! Hello, Gohan.
Beyond Coast 天と地が一つに見えるところここは本当のあの世ビヨンドかもしれん
I'm just gonna make Gundam jokes the whole time. I can't help it.
地球でのネゴシエーター特権もここでは通用しまい一人で北条の行方を探すのは困難かもしれないエド・ブラウンに協力を仰ぐのが賢明だろう奴なら快く引き受けてくれるはずだエドはビヨンド警察 BCP にいる奴も50代半ばのはずポリスノーツ時代からだからきっと BCP でも出世してるに違いない念のためにポリスノーツ時代の写真とロレインの写真を持ってきた何かの役に立つかもしれない BCP はこの宇宙港の近くにあるはずまずはエドを探しに BCP へ急ごう
Spaceport's arrival area. This sorts of places never really change. That escalator goes up to the second floor. It leads to that arrival area. Person looks like they're waiting for a flight. Seems like they've only got a carry-on bag. There's passengers everywhere. Space is within everybody's reach now. Space travel easier than before. In our day, we had to undergo a 150-point medical exam in order to get off the ground. It's a board displaying information about spaceplane departures and arrivals. Can't get over how many flights there are. The information's updated constantly. It's a jumbo TV screen. It's showing news from BBC. Maybe watch a little of the news first. They might have some new stories on. Spilling tea. Give me new news.
こんにちは。ニュースオーダーの時間です。ビヨンド内でパーソナルバーチャルリアリティ用のわいせつアダルトソフトを違法制作・販売していたゴールド映像の関係者3名と PVR に出演していた AVR 女優2名
Is porn illegal?
調べを受けたゴールド映像ではこれまで50タイトル以上もの PVR 用わいせつソフトを通信販売年間50億円もの荒稼ぎを行っていた模様です。今回 AVR 女優までもが検挙されたというケースは初めてのことです。わいせつ AVR は手軽に家庭内で遊べることから未成年への悪影響が問題沙汰されていた矢先のことでした。
Well, we gotta look at what that is.
以上 BBC からお伝えしました。
Their news is so short. Alright, what was the button for the encyclopedia? Alright. VR pornography! Virtual reality software featuring adult content, also known as AVR or adult virtual reality. One of the darker sides of VR that disregards the virtual reality ethical guidelines. This type of entertainment has become a problem for a variety of reasons. Imagine actual guidelines? Pfft. An acronym for personal virtual reality. A virtual reality system designed for home use consisting of a data suit, visor, computer, and network connection. Numerous types of software are available for download. I'm glad we could do it with just a headset. I work with electronics, and this is hilarious because AVR is a really popular line of microcontrollers. In the future, news is 2-minute segments and 28 minutes ads, yeah. VR girl. It's Playing for a performer appearing in pornographic PVR software. A VR girl is the virtual likeness of a real individual. This has necessitated a rethinking of copyright and likeness laws. Debate continues over the right to conduct VR processing and how far a person or object processed into VR should be protected. Some VR girls have been even granted rights that make them individuals separate from the person on whom they were based. So like sentient programs? Thus, the issues raised by VR girls extend far beyond those inherent to traditional pornography. The monthly software Fantastica, which features VR girls, averages 100,000 downloads per issue. We can get the lore on the fucking monthly porn software. No, go back. I need to read about that. Oh, come on. Tell me about... Damn it, I want to know about that one specifically. Alright, negotiator privileges. A level of police authority such as being able to enter houses related to investigations and possess firearms the general public are not normally permitted to own. Afforded to negotiators in certain parts of Earth. Police organizations on Earth, where kidnappings are frequent, eventually came to a conclusion they were no longer equipped to deal with the kidnapping problems themselves. Negotiators are required to file annually with authorities regarding firearm possession. They must also file a monthly report stating if and how they have used their privileges. However, many in the United States have questioned this practice, with the country having yet to pass the Kuntz gun control bill. Critics argue such allowances only add to the gun problem. Huh. So we have porn slave AIs brain scam from real people. Yeah, it seems like perhaps we do. Abolishing civilian firearm ownership on space colonies and bases, including beyond coast. Originally intended as a gun control measure on Earth, it has made possible the total abolition of civilian firearms in outer space, with space's unique environment particularly benefiting from such a measure. They're not gonna pass a gun control law in the United States. They wouldn't pass a gun control law in the United States, but do it in a colony instead. Oh, yeah. Man. Space fireflies. A phenomenon where human waste ejected into space is hit by sunlight or another light source, causing it to glitter and resemble a group of fireflies. Oh my god. You could say it's just a bill, yeah. O'Neill Colony, I know about that, cause Gundam. Shit Sparkle, yeah! Woman. Okay. The low gravity escalator. How do I continue? Move. The BCP. Bishop. Whoa, sick. Fuck the cops, but that's cool. BCP. Are these the police suits BCP uses? They look like something you take to war. Of course, they have the fucking cool guitar music outside the fucking police department. These are the police cars they're using nowadays? They don't look like any different from ones on home. These are more my thing than those suits. It looks like the entrance. Like the sun rays. Okay. Guess I'll head inside. Woman. Gotta look at the woman. Oh boy, lady spotted. The call girl, a staple of modern society. You not from around here? Want to get away from here, baby? Real good price, I promise. You're fucking trying to get me to give you money in the police department? Not a great idea. So how about it? I'll talk to her. They bring you in, did they? Something like that. So what do you say, baby? Sorry, I've got business of my own to take care of here. What? You're one of them too? I don't believe this. I must be losing my touch. So, how's business? Make a height, dipshit. Let me guess. Undercover. I'm doing a pretty bad job of it. I'm looking for a guy who works here by the name of Ed Brown. You know him? I'm Detective Starsky. I'm waiting for Detective Foley and Sergeant Riggs. Don't know anyone by that name. Looks like the kind of counter you'd find at a hospital or a bank. Crime must be a lot more widespread here than I thought. It's a mappy beyond coast. The place looks like some sort of control room. Alright. It's a ridiculously big counter. I want to talk to the guy. It's a BCP cop. He looks like the receptionist. Maybe I'll try asking the guy about Ed.
ああ、いいかな。俺はジョナサン・イングナム。地球で探偵をしてる。
それで
Bob.
ビヨンドまでわざわざどうしたんだい。
昔ここに勤務してたことがある。
へえ、本当かい。ぶち込まれてたってわけじゃないだろうな。
警官をしてたんだ。当時の旧友に会いに来た。
なるほど。同窓会でもしようってわけか。それで話してみな。
How's the crime situation here these days? I know you didn't come here to ask me that. Whatever. It's been 30 years. What do you expect? They try to tell you it's a safe place and everything, but in reality, Beyond's the same as any big city on home. See her there? Comes with the territory. That's what happens when a bunch of people live together. And when the city turns dirty, us cops have to play dirty. Rain wasn't exaggerating. You know, I do have a job to do here. No sympathy, huh? Of course you're gonna get crime if you got a million people living together. Theft, prostitution, drugs, murder, take your pick. The work never stops around here. We get paid next to nothing, too. I think it's time I started thinking about a career change. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. It's pretty much the story. What's the crime, like here? He's asking me. I got work to do, you know? It's been over 20 years since this place got going. Times change, AP does all the real work nowadays. They're the ones that hit the street. Old cops like me get the desk work. AP is BCP period. I guess the EMPs play a big part too. Not everybody gets to pilot those though. People at home seem to think we're all out whizzing around in EMPs everywhere. I wonder how much cops get paid in Japan? I don't know. Enough with the questions, alright? AP stands for Advanced Police. It's the elite unit the chief created. They've got the latest EMPs and Frozeners. The EMP unit's got over 50 guys and 20 EMPs. How much more are you expecting to get out of me? Enough with the questions, alright? EMPs are police suits developed by Tokugawa Heavy Industries and BCP for use in and around the colony. EMP stands for Extra Vehicular Mobility Police Suit. They're the things out front, right? Yeah, I saw them. How many points they need to get on their AP test to get an AP? Yeah, those are the Goddard model. The price tag for one of them is something like tens of billions of yen, but money's no object with those things. We could never go back to the way things were before we started using them. Enough with the questions, alright? They're the guys born from the fertilized eggs the government's got. Normally they get sent to the military, but the chief uses them in AP too. Yeah, they use that white artificial blood, right? Lately we've had Frozeners sent here from various militaries on home. I've got work to do, you know? I'm here to see Ed Brown. You know, the former Policenaut? Ed Brown? That's who you're here to see? Jesus, you came all the way from home to see him? He's in the dump. The dump. Yeah, Vice. BCP's dumping ground. He's in charge there. You said Vice? If guys like us get the BS work, you can imagine the fun they have. AP handles just about everything they used to do. I don't know why they still call it Vice. It's down in the basement. We call it the cave. Why's that? It's dark, smelly, and weird stuff grows on the walls. That's what Ed does now? You got something against Ed or what? He's totally useless. I pray to God I don't end up like him. Everyone around here knows him. Hard to believe he used to work with the chief. Oh yeah? The chief's an ex-policenaut too. I'm busy here. We're done, right? Come on, get out of here. Vice is down in the cave. Look at my photo. You know this picture, right? You were a Policenaut too? Damn, I had no idea. Oh right, you and Ed. Makes sense now. So you had an anti-aging ops or something? Like I told you, AP does all the work here. The Policenauts are a joke now.
助かったよ。その言葉は風紀課に行ってからにした方がいいぜ。
I feel like I recognize this guy's voice too.
聞かなかった方が良かったかもな。立ちの落ちぶれた姿は見たくないもんだ。
Nice.
地下だな、風紀課は。
あんた、エドに伝えてくれ。早くやめちまいなって。
Oh my god.
試し食らってると惨めだってな。
俺は便利屋じゃない。
The post 4th of July crowd are still here and being so dumb it hurts. I'm so sorry, Omega. Hey.
ここが噂に名高い風紀課か。
My girl.
優遇されてる部署とは思えんな。
So, Joe and I had... He's the voice for Japanese Knuckles? Oh, that's why. Not that... I haven't really played the Sonic games in Japanese much, though. What was I gonna say? Joe and I had a debate the other day. Like, we only ever, like, quote-unquote fight over, like, silly shit. Naruto! Fucking snore! I was saying that I personally wish that Meryl looked more like this in Metal Gear Solid 4. And Joe was like, nah, no, short hair is hotter. And I was like, you know, I just, nah. Like, we just kept going back and forth for a while. And then we did like a shitty scribble, like, just blocking out, like, her hair. Like, just imagine, basically, get rid of, like, the big poofs on the side. And, like, yes, she might objectively be hotter to me and Joe if it was just, like, really short hair. But, like, I don't give a shit. I love the personality of big poofy hair. We're gonna look at her first. She's quite a tall woman. Must be at least 6 feet. They don't look like the APs the guy in the lobby was talking about. Their complexions are normal. She's the biggest woman I've seen since I got here. What is it? Something in my hair? You got a minute? Is this Vice? What's it to you? You got a burger. He's eating a hamburger. I remember me and Ed used to hit the fast food joints all the time. You hungry or something? Forget it. Don't even ask. Yeah, they can't be APs. He's a scrawny little kid. Doesn't seem like the place for him. How am I supposed to eat with you staring at me? Maybe I'll try you instead. This is the Vice unit, right? What do you want? This is the basement. Toilet's upstairs. Alright. Hello. Is that Ed? I can't make out the face. Yeah, that's Ed, alright. Hey, Ed! He's out cold. Unbelievable. Look closer. Ed, you bum! It's barely even lunch! Alright, wake him. Yo, Ed, get up, damn it! Oh, they're complaining about a fucking Motel 6? Yeah.
居眠りするにはまだ早いぜ。
ジョナサン
30年も先回りしやがって。
ジョナサンイングラムか。懐かしいな。
エドも元気そうだな。
Aww.
ジョナサン、よく来てくれた。ゆっくりしてってくれ。この通り俺の方は今をもてましてる。そうだ、ビヨンドでも案内しようか。
エド、違うんだ。実は頼みがあってきたんだ。
頼み？
ああ、助けが欲しい。俺の捜査に協力してくれ。ロレインの夫、徳川製薬の北条健三という男がこのビヨンドで行方不明になっている。俺はロレインの依頼でその北条の消息を追ってるんだ。エド、
ジョナサン、すまんが、そういうことなら力。
I was gonna say you can't.
エド、ロレインが殺されたんだ。俺の目の前で。何か大きな事件に巻き込まれたに違いないんだ。
すまん、ジョナサン。
どうしちまったんだよ、エド。いつからそんなふぬけになった？
頭を冷やせ、ジョナサン。この一件は我々の担当ではない。ホームの警察に任せるのが一番だ。
エド、
ジョナサン、BCP で俺たちのことを何て呼ばれてるか知ってるか？ ジャンク屋だ。ここはクズしか集まってこん。後がないんだ。
昔のエドはどこへ行ったんだ。俺の知ってるあのエドは。
ジョナサン。
The drama.
俺の知ってるエドは30歳も若いエドだ。今の俺は違う。守るべき家族もローンもある。年を取れば勇気もなくなる。失敗も恐れる。権力にも屈するようになるんだ。俺はゲイツのように器用ではない。
エド。
俺はここでこの汚い
Congrats on the home ownership, yeah.
いるのが精一杯だ。今のこのチームもゲイツの情けだ。
分かった。それ以上言うな。
デカ長、デ
カ長がや
らないんなら私が手伝うわ。
メリルがやるって言うんなら僕もその話に乗った。
お前たちバカなこと言うな。こんなことが上にバレたら終わりだぞ。
終わりってデカ長、ここがその終わりなんじゃないの？
エド。俺は30年の間にいろんなものを失っちまった。ロレインも。だがこれで本当に全てを失っちまったってわけだな。
I lost my best friend.
じゃあな。
くそなんてこった。あと3年だぞ。あと3年で無事定年だってのに。たくジョナサン、表だっては協力できんからな。
エド。
それから無茶はごめんだぞ。無茶は
分かってるさ。エド、心配するな。
お前の心配するなが一番心配なんだ。それからメリルにデイブ、お前らこの件には手を出すな。いいな。この件は俺の個人的な問題だ。
了解デカ長、手は出さないわ。
口は出すけどね。
たく。あ、ジョナサン、遅れたがこいつらを紹介しておく。メリルにデイブだ。
But that's just like
メリルはホーム生まれのホーム育ち。
blur of a fucking Foxhound tattoo.
最後の隊員だ。あのザンジバーランド陥落に参加した。
道理で地球なまりがひどいと思った。
よろしくポリスノーツさん。
デイブはビヨンド生まれ、ビヨンド育ちのビヨンズだ。
よろしくジョナサン。テレストリアルは大歓迎だよ。ホームはいいものな。僕もホームの移住願いを申請中なんだ。
よろしくメリルにデイブ。
さてジョナサン、どうしよう。とりあえず BCP 内を案内しようか。お前もポリスノーツだったんだ。興味はあるだろ。
Show me a tattoo. Is that a real tattoo? No, because I'm a woman. Yeah. No, it's just a paint tattoo. It stays on for about half a year. I am still a woman after all. That fucking line. I hate that line from Metal Gear Solid so much. Ugh. This is Foxhound's insignia. Most people here don't recognize it. But look at your hair. Your hair's kind of bushy, like an afro or something. Must be a lot of work, is it? Actually, it's easier for me this way. Brushing your hair all the time is a pain, I think. Bandana. Is that a bandana for holding your hair together? No sweat. No sweat. I got it off of one of the instructors in Foxhound. He said it'd keep the angel of death away. This has saved my butt a number of times. Most of them have been for stopping bleeding. Bullet earring. That's an unusual earring. I made it from a bullet I got shot with. It missed my heart by a fraction of an inch. I kept it for good luck. What's it say about Zanzibar land in the glossary? Good question. I will look. You seem really into combat, all this stuff you've got. Don't get me wrong, I don't like killing people. It's the tension of the battlefield I love. Knife. That's quite a knife. It's a Nishio combat knife. It's my personal lead poisoning talisman. God, it's for protection. I've carried one ever since I was in the military. No one would ever go after you. Okay, what's the glossary button? Recent. Ah, they didn't say anything about Zanzibar land. We'll look at Foxhound, though. A high-tech special forces unit formed in the 90s to respond to regional conflicts, local insurgencies, and terrorism. Foxhound differentiated itself from other special forces unit with its application of one-man infiltration missions in situations of unconventional warfare. The unit's existence became known to the world as a result of the Galsburg Uprising in 1995 and the Zanzibar disturbance of 1999. Its use of high-tech equipment in its infiltration missions had a significant influence on contemporary military strategy, resulting in other special forces units created in its image throughout the world. However, the unit was disbanded following its participation in the fall of Zanzibar land after it was revealed that it had been genetically modifying its members. The birthplace of many a legendary soldier, Foxhound has since become the popularly known as the Ninja Squad, featured in the MSX2 video games Metal Gear 1987 and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake 1990. God help some. Just had a guy come down to order saying his key didn't work. I ran to the other side of the motel and lightly tapped the card to the door and it works. Oh no. Home accent. First of the inflectional tones of voice and manners of speaking of people on Earth, also known as an Earth accent, does not refer to any language in particular, instead referring collectively to the various accents, intonations, and pronunciations of all languages as they are spoken on Earth. That's a fuck ton of accents then. Sam, I missed my chance to make a Twin Peaks joke when you glitched your model. Sorry. In contrast, in outer space, people are taught to communicate in a clear manner due to the ever-present danger of living there. Even a minor verbal misunderstanding could be fatal. Therefore, any slurring or soft contact has disappeared from speech, resulting in a form of language that could almost be called digital. Nevertheless, Beyonds who were born and raised on Earth retain a home accent. Okay. Huh. Okay. Burger. You look like you should be in high school or something. I never guessed you were a cop. I'm 25. Think about it. I've been alive for a quarter of a century. Quit staring at me, Jonathan. Come on. What's with the shirt you're wearing? It's from the repatriatist movement. I'm a repatriatist myself. Mankind should return to home. We don't belong out here. Jesus, Dave, not so loud. You could kiss your job goodbye if the brass found out you're a repatriatist. And you're just wearing a shirt for it then. Repatriatist? Yeah, repatriatist. Outer space is becoming more and more polluted every year. The movement says we should cease all space exploration and development and return to home. Shar and Dave would not get along, yeah. Your nose looks a little red. Yeah, it's just the way it is. I guess I do rub it a lot. Goggles. I love Digimon. What kind of sensors do those goggles have? None. These are the type of goggles biplane pilots wore back in the 20th century. One of my dreams is to fly a hang glider on home. To have nothing between me and the wind. Now that I think about it, there aren't any aircraft in here, are there? Nope, no gliders, planes, choppers, nothing. Dave? Yeah? How'd you become a cop? Well, as you know, I was born here on Beyond. I've never been outside the cylinder. I became a cop because I thought I'd get a transfer to home. It takes time for Beyonds to obtain an immigration visa. Sometimes years. It's not easy either with all the checks they do. You're lucky, Jonathan. I'm a pretty ordinary guy. My interests aren't that different from most anybody else's. I really don't have anything else to say. I'm not good at talking about myself. You wouldn't do well on home then. We're weighed down by Earth's gravity for a reason, damn it, yeah. Why's that? You need to be outgoing if you're living on home. It's not like here where people develop a bond because you're all living on a colony together. People there, they try to make themselves stand out, you know what I mean? See, I don't get that. What's wrong with living on a quiet life on your own? You can. I've done it, but it's a lonely path. We're not designed to be solitary creatures. You think so? I wouldn't want anyone getting in my way. What are your hobbies? My favorite thing to do is building kits with a box of maximum burgers. The PVC you get here is made in zero gravity, so you don't get any air bubbles or warping or bumps. Everything comes out real nice. They're better built and cheaper than the models you find on home. You like scale models? I'm into sci-fi monsters, like the ones you'll see in the old tokusatsu flicks. What I really want to do is some bird watching in the great outdoors or whale watching in the ocean. You can't do that sort of thing here. I guess you could call me a modeler, but I thought all guys like to do this stuff, don't they? When I was a kid, Beyond was a safe place. That's why I decided to become a cop. I figured it wouldn't be a dangerous job. I had no idea. Sorry to hear that. Then all the dirtbags started showing up. Can confirm all guys do it, for real. Our job is to put away as many of those dirtbags as we can. I figured Lorraine was right. Ever since AP started up, we don't do any of the dangerous work like drug busts that normal Vice units do. It's more or less basic collars for us. It's not that I want a whole load of danger, but still, who wants to be stuck doing this crapola? One day I want to crack a real case. You know, something front page news, no matter what it takes. Leaf. Never seen a leaf like that before. I've never seen a leaf like that before. Is it from home? Policenauts photo. I think the Policenauts are still cool. I don't care what anyone else says. Gonna clip the audio of Sam saying good things about cops? Fuck off! Capsules? Are those some kind of drugs? Alright. Time to talk to my girl. Actually, hold a sec. Let me spray my throat. I just want to stop before... We're gonna do an ad break in a minute. We're gonna stop after the next ad break after that because my throat's gonna give up. Did someone say drugs? Big woman! I can put that knife away. I won't fight you. Sorry, what? What did you say you like? Did you say you like me? I'm not even gonna try. Why don't you tell me about yourself? That's a surprise. No one's ever said that to me before. Not in person, anyway. I'm mainly into bikes and combat. I like men, but not in that way. Lesbian! Of course, ever since I came here, half of me's died. You can't ride bikes on the colony. Well, you can, but only electric ones. They don't let you import gas engine models. A bike's nothing without the speed. You wouldn't be much without the military either, huh? Look at that bitch, she's so gay. Good for her. She's so gay until she meets the man that shits his pants and then is like, I'll marry him. You really want to know about me, you'll find out soon enough. So, you were in the military on home? Why'd you join? Some streamers have an out-of-context compilation of sus stuff. Yours would just be praising the government and cops for reading game dialogue. Oh god, no! Everyone in my family was in the military. I guess that's why. I think they kind of hoped I would. Probably did. It's in your genes. That bandana and the earring, not to mention the tattoo. Why'd you move to Beyond? I was in the Special Forces on home, but the way the world's regions were stabilizing and whatnot meant we weren't needed as much. Soldier genes, yeah. The genes from the Colonel. There was no excitement in that. I was dying to see some real action. Then the government started using more and more frozeners. They ended up getting all the work. That's when I thought I'd try things here. I passed all the checks no problem, but Beyond's the same story. All those bug-eyed albino freaks. Just my luck, huh? Racist. Past doesn't matter as much as how you live here and now, don't you think? It is ad break time. So we'll be right back. Leftover popcorn kernels. I walked in and Joe, Bubsy's coming back, yes. I've never played a Bubsy before. What was I gonna say? Oh, so from the angle, that I walked in the house, it looked like Joe was just sitting on the couch in the dark, looking down, but he was actually looking at the CRT we have that's pretty low to the ground. He's watching Dr. Dolittle on VHS right now. That's how he's spending his night. Okay. What's it like working here? Advice? Pretty boring. Catching Johns and prostitutes with undercover stings, basic patrols of the colony, that kind of stuff. It's wild that Meryl's VA started voicing the character way back here and still doing the same character throughout MGS4. I was gonna guess if it did. Please not, yeah. I was gonna ask if Meryl's VA was still the same, because I have not heard her Japanese VA. I don't know what it sounds like. What do you mean boring? There's this big area for prostitution in the center of the colony called Kabuki Quarter. Tourists from home like to go there for zero-gravity sex. Neat. We arrest them, they get out on bail, it's an endless cycle. Not familiar with much Metal Gear, is this all the same universe? In a way, this is not the same Meryl. I was telling Joe that, because, it said that, she participated in, Metal Gear, what happens in Metal Gear 2, and it's like, no, she did not participate in what's in Metal Gear 2, in the Metal Gear Solid. But yeah. So Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2, at least, happened within this world, you know? I don't like it there because I get SAS since I'm a terrestrial. Why is it called Kabuki Quarter? There was this red light district in late 20th century Japan known as Kabukicho. Hey, Yakuza! There was an explosion in the number of cases of STBO in Japan back then. Kabukicho was hit particularly hard. So our friends packed up and moved things here. There are rumors Tokugawa helped fund the place as a gesture towards his employees. I love the animation, yeah. I like the character designs a lot. Can never work undercover because of my build, so I'm always the one making the bust. Don't even say it. I get it from the guys upstairs all the time. To be honest, it's not really not my kind of work. Yeah, that's because that's what it is. So that's the guy who's gone missing? That must be his wife next to him, right? So that's Hojo. Doesn't look like the type who just leave everything and walk off. Take off. Not bad for an old fogey. So he works for Tokugawa, does he? Old fogey. I haven't heard that in a long time. What's with this? Who's that next to you? Oh, it's just an old memento. We all have our past. You especially. You seem happier here, Jonathan. You have a cold or something? I hate flowers. I'm allergic to pollen. You look so young here, Chief. Can we not talk about my nose? It bothers me. Yeah? Is this the guy you're looking for? He looks like a good person. Hey, she's that anchor on News Order, right? I've actually seen that show before, but I can't quite remember her face. She could be her twin, seriously. That's because the news anchor is the daughter. How about having Victor at Forensics do an analysis? Why not get Victor to do an analysis for you? Wasn't like your average Joe could go to space in those days. You had to be chosen. Okay, am I done?
ヨナさん、それじゃあ BCP 内を案内しようか。
いいのか？
Snack time.
いいんだよ。お前を一人にする方が心配だ。びっくりするぞ。ここはホームの警察とはかなり違う。さあ、どこへ案内しよう。
Love me.
ここが BCP の正面玄関のロビーだ。大きさを無視すれば、ホームの警察と大差はないはずだ。
整然としすぎてるがな。
Hi, dude. Find who you're looking for, detective? Just getting started. Hey, Ed. Now you can add babysitting terrestrial douches to your job description. Damn. I still can't believe you flew all this way to see Ed. Ha! I still can't believe you won't shut the hell up. He's always like this. Trust me, just let it go. That's Bob, one of the desk surgeons. All he does is talk about people behind their backs. I don't like the guy. This game came out in '94. Yeah, the first version of it. Hold on a second, I got a kernel in my throat. Kernel! Kernel! Joe literally made that joke at me before. Like, he found a popcorn kernel and, like, threw it on the table and went, kernel! And I was like, why the fuck are you just saying kernel out of nowhere? It's one of those desk jockeys who thinks his shit don't stink. You know where Lieutenant Brannigan is? Detective Book's on the horn. Don't talk to that guy. He's a police drama nut. He ain't one of us. Oh, he's just a guy that just loafs around? Those are operators. They process all the information that comes in here. Our efforts to protect the public are based around this total information network. It's a map of beyond. The government monitors virtually the entire colony around the clock. You can run, but you can't hide, huh? Exactly. Your toilet gets clogged and they know about it before you do. don't think there's really much else for me to look at here. Forensics. Oh my god, look at that screen.
わしはビクトルじゃ。いつになったらちゃんと呼んでくれるんじゃ。
諦めた方がいい。エドは物覚えが悪いんだ。
誰じゃねその人は。ジョナサン、紹介するよ。BCP の鑑識を担当しているビクトル・ユルゲン。
Yeah, I usually have a problem with kernels getting stuck in my throat. I do get them stuck in my teeth though, and that sucks.
よろしく。ジョナサン・イングラムだ。OLA で探偵をしている。
ほう、あんたがあの有名なイングラム飛行士？え？若い頃、あんたの火星有人飛行の中継をワクワクして見ていたよ。そうか。戻ってきたんじゃな、あんたのホームに。よろしくな。
Oh, look at this face. What's this? This is my aid analyzer. What you see on the monitor is a visual representation of the AIDS AI. I named him Gorby. He responds to my voice, Gorby! Gorby's mood is translated onto the screen. Who's he based on, you? Same guy who played Master Roshi? Oh, I'll have to listen to his voice again. Nope, the last president of the Soviet Union? Oh, I get it. Gorbachev, okay. Hey, Gorby. I wouldn't bother, he's an AI up to a point. He can tell you what's in the dirt on your shoes, but he can't talk. Just blips and bleeps. Damn it, I want to talk to him. How you doing there, Gorby? Sometimes I'm glad he can't talk. Probably wouldn't shut up. Those are his visual sensors. His eyes, so to speak. I say eyes, but they're just for moving around. He doesn't use them in analyses. Oh my god, speaking of robot moving around. Okay, so, anybody here who's been to a Stop and Shop, you'll know Marty. If you've never been to a Stop and Shop, you ever been in a market and they have like a giant fucking robot that like walks around and it's for like telling people to like pick up spills and shit like that? Like the big robots that I'm pretty sure like they're like, oh, it's AI, but are actually like people in like third world countries getting paid cents to like do it? No? Okay, yeah, it's just these big robots that, like, just, like, roll around supermarkets. And then make announcements when they find something on the floor. Yeah, okay, let me show you. Here. Just so you know for context, I hate this fucking thing. I don't hate it as much as my, fucking husband does. Here, we'll pick a random video. It's this fucking thing.
He's a fully autonomous robot that goes around our store 12 times a day, 7 days a week, looking for any kind of potential hazard or spill on the floor to increase the customer service experience of our locations.
That's Marty.
So when Marty finds a hazard on the floor, he stops, he alerts the customers that there's a hazard, and pages the respective associates to clean up the spill.
So that's Marty. Yeah, so hate this thing. Also, again, as far as I'm aware, a lot of like products like this are not actually they're paying people in other countries like barely anything to like just like look at what's going on. Anyway, we were at a Stop and Shop earlier and they didn't have a lot of like employees, so there were lines that were just like going for like the two cashiers that were there. And there was a man in a in a motorized chair. Marty fucking came around and like went behind him and like boxed this guy in, and the guy couldn't turn around to see it. Welcome to every store now crying. For real. I forget what other stores I've been to that do that. I just associate with Marty. But yeah, Stop and Shop has it where there's like containers like between like every like register, that have items on them. So it's already not friendly at all for, like, people coming in a wheelchair. But this guy literally got boxed in by this fucking robot. I hate it. It sucks. Reminds me of those scrubbing robots at Sam's Club. Mm-hmm. Alright, That's his keyboard. I use it for analyses. There are limits to his voice recognition capabilities. The keyboard comes out when you open this cover. People be blaming the only two people working like open your damn eyes. I was very glad to be listening to someone talking about how, like, they were telling, like, the person they were with that it wasn't actually that busy at the store and it's just because they didn't have enough staff and that they felt bad for the cashiers, you know? Like, oh, it's not their fault. And it's like, yeah, thank you. You know? Bare minimum. It's not the employee's fault. That's some amazing equipment you got. Amazing. Think so? Well, amazing in the sense that they're all ancient analog devices. I've had these a long time. I still use them in my research. To be honest, I use my aid for most of my work. So they're more of a collection? You could say that. I have a lot of memories of these. Is it a photo? Where's this? It's Russia. The old Soviet Union, I should say. That's where I'm from. It's been about 50 years since the last time I was there. We need well-paid American laborers running these robots and harassing wheelchair users. God. Russia, Dr. Durden's home country. Reminiscing about home is a privilege reserved for, terrestrials. Would you like to see my ColecoVision? That, my friends, is a clipping of a thesis. To be specific, the thesis. It was this famous academic journal on home. I decided to major in pathology after I read it. The paper changed my life forever. Okay. Is that your ID? Yeah, I don't like my hologram, so I've got the sticker over it. Causes problems with the readers whenever I have to scan it. My picture's terrible. I had to cover it up. Glasses, or whatever. He looks like one stubborn SOB. He's terrestrial, right? A face is like the rings of a tree. What else can you tell from this mug? Glasses. Let's see many people with glasses here. I like glasses. They have a certain je ne sais quoi. When I was younger, I would change mine whenever something big happened in my life. Is that an armband? Is that armband a mark of respect? Yeah, it's a crepe. It's for all the, dissents I work with. Dissidents. I fucking can't read. I feel like there was something said. What was said? Aid. Auto-analysis identification device. A crep. An analysis device equipped with various sensors such as a spectrograph, a gas chromometer. That head on the computer reminds me. Andros, yeah! Okay, too lazy to read that. Cool. Okay, we'll talk to the man. Doctor? I'm listening. So, when did you move to Beyond? I was born in Moscow, back when socialists ran the country. The picture was taken around the time I was born. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, I went to America to study forensic medicine and later became a medical examiner. I've done autopsies on over 30,000 bodies throughout my career. In my 40s, I became interested in studying bodies in space and came here. You should see the bodies you get in zero gravity. The decomposition stages are freaky stuff. Sick. Why'd you become a forensic pathologist? Doctors deal with the living. There's always the possibility they'll screw up and kill the guy. You can't kill someone if they're already dead, can you? Forensic medicine is less stressful than regular medicine, wouldn't you say? I've done this my whole life. I don't really have other interests. Probably seem like some narrow-minded old fool to you guys. No, you're not, Victor. You're perfectly normal. You're just being yourself. I know how it is. Thanks. Maybe you and I have more in common than you think. I already forgot the 30,000. What was that in reference to? My area of expertise is medical examinations, but with my aid, I can perform most other analyses too. AP has its own science team, so we're here. Oh. Oopsie. I didn't realize. I hit the triggers by mistake. Frankly, AP gets most of the real work. I hardly ever get to do anything. I'm still just as good as any of them. All they ever do is throw things in their fancy schmancy analyzers. You sound just like Meryl and Dave. None of you guys are fans of AP. There's no substitute for experience when it comes to this stuff. I bet you could outperform their supercomputers. No damn quantum flux Pomerotrons are going to outsmart me. So what if they got ultra-high-speed logic elements? They might be good at crunching numbers, but they can't think outside their box. How could they react to new types of cases? That's the thing. They couldn't. The most important thing in forensics is a good imagination. you tell me more about that AID doohickey? AID is short for Auto Analysis Identification Device. It's an AI gadget for doing analyses. It's got a number of sensors like a spectrograph, a gas chromatograph, and a geotechnical sounder. You make it yourself? Are you kidding? I wouldn't even know where to start. AID and its analysis programs were created by this guy on Home. He's a big help around here. He's a whiz when it comes to analysis. It doesn't make much for the company, though. I'm actually here looking for a missing person. Supposing he's already dead, how possible would it be to transport his body outside the colony? You could never take a body outside beyond single-handedly. They've got a pretty tight security system in place. It would be easier to transport them out while they're still alive and kill them somewhere else. They're becoming stricter and stricter about space debris every year. What about getting rid of a body inside the colony? Say the person has been dead for several weeks. Burning it would attract too much attention. Dumping it underwater wouldn't work either. They detect the gases released during composition. Well, it's kind of crude, but burying it might be the best way. The colony has several meters of soil in its surface areas to help protect against cosmic rays. You wouldn't smell it if it was buried at least 20 to 30 centimeters down. In any case, you could never hide a body or get it out without help from the Mafia. You have any leads for anything? I have a few things belonging to him. Let me take a look at them. Who are these guys? They look Japanese. This is Kenzo Hojo, the man who disappeared. This is the guy you're looking for? Anyone who wears glasses here has to be a terrestrial. Space Mafia, yeah. Oh, who's this? What are you talking about? That's me. Not you. I meant the fox next to you. You could call it an old memory. A really old memory. That's what I'd expect from a terrestrial. Beyonds don't look back on the past the way we do. Maybe you understand what that picture means to me. I do. Cherish your memories, Jonathan.
ビクトル、調べてもらいたいものがあるんだが。
おお、なんじゃ。それか。
ああ、これもそうだが、もう一つある。
全部見せてみ。
Capsules and a leaf. Can you do it? I could never turn down a request from one of the Policenauts, could I? Stays between us, okay, Doctor? Give me a little time. It shouldn't take too long. Thanks, Victor. No problem. I'll get started right away. I love the Japanese voices on there. Yeah, no, they're good. The only complaint, is, obviously anybody who's watching has to actually, like, watch so they can read, you know? But I played the Yakuza games the same way. Like, I'm not going to speak over them speaking Japanese, you know? I've been in streams where people do that. I'm not really a fan. I still remember it. That famous picture. Look at you. We all thought you guys were incredible. You never told me that before. In other words, translated? I mean, yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, I don't really like if, you have Japanese voice actors speaking with the subtitles in English. You'll have streamers who are speaking the English over the Japanese, and it's just like, it's too much for me, you know? Really? Well, now you know. Okay. Move. AP room. See you later.
すごい地球なまりだ。安心するよ。
ビヨンズは冷徹に話すからな。地球のように流暢なアクセントはない。
I'm gonna be interested to see if I can hear the difference with how these people talk.
時代の最先端を行く主力部署だ。正面にいるのが AP の隊長であり、この BCP の本部長でもあるゲイツ・ベッカーだ。
I think hearing music, original audio, and a streamer talking over it would all actually break me out into a werewolf and attack a bunch of people.
偉くなったもんだ。
30年ぶりだろう、ジョナサン。あいつも変わった。さあ、紹介しよう。
Oh my god.
久しぶりだな。
ジョナサン・イングラム。ジョナサンじゃないか。いつこっちへ。
ゲイツ、BCP 本部長だって。出世だな。
Big boss.
嬉しいよ。
みんなのおかげだ。私一人の力ではない。ジョナサン、 あの事故の件は残念だった。あの鉛筆事故がなければ君がこの椅子に座っていたかもしれん。
その話はやめてくれ。
ま、同じポリスノーツとして大歓迎するよ。どうだ、観光はまだか？
いや、観光で来たわけじゃない。
で、どうした？
実は
ジョナサン。
人を探している。名前は北条健三。ビヨンドの徳川製薬社員だ。
徳川。
3週間前にこのビヨンドから姿を消した。捜査を依頼に来た彼のワイフは
Hi, Kiki!
穏や
Hi!
かではないな。本部長。
Hi, Raiders!
ジョナサン、徳川が絡んでいるとなればことは単純で
How
は
y'all doing?
悪いが
How was Splatoonin'?
BCP として公に
I'll introduce myself after the anime's done talking at us.
エドを使ってくれていい。
Hope you had a good stream.
徳川に何かあれば最終的には我々が乗り出す。エド、
I'm
本
good.
部の捜査に全面的に協力してやってくれ。ただし内密にな。
Fishing.
わかりました。
恩に着るゲイツ。
ジョナサン、歓迎はするが
Give me a minute.
派手にはせん。
Wait for the anime to stop talking.
約束してくれ。
わかった。迷惑はかけない。
しかし久しぶりだな、まったく。
Okay, the anime stopped talking. Do you still have Salute the Flag? Oh shit, no, I don't. Wait. Was it image 5? No, that's not the right one. That's not the right image. Wait. They're asking about the image I had yesterday. Yeah, it is still here. Here we go. I had this in OBS yesterday for the 4th of July. Hi Raiders! You haven't been here before? Hi, my name is Sam. I'm a fluffy chicken. I play Sega and indie games. And do art. We are playing Policenauts. This is the fan translation for the Saturn version. This is the game that that Hideo Kojima did before Metal Gear Solid. If you've played the original Metal Gear Solid, Otacon has a poster on the wall in his lab that's Policenauts, and also this is the game where Meryl came from. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's really good. But yeah, Kiki, I'm good. I hope you had a good time playing Splatoon. I still haven't really played Splatoon. I would like to. Like, I played when they had like the first like that free weekend before the game came out. I played it and I thought it was fun. It's just like I never had Splatoon because my husband never found it interesting. So many people love Metal Gear Solid. I decided to start playing Metal Gear Solid back in like December, and I'm gonna change it to this image while I'm talking about it. And not December, in January, and I got obsessed and played through all of the canon games in like 4 months, and got no work done during all that time. So yeah, now I'm using it as an excuse to go through some other Kojima stuff. Which is why we're playing the Saturn fan translation and not the PS1 one. Before this, we played the Sega CD version of Snatcher as well, which like this is kind of like a spiritual successor to. But yeah, this has been interesting. I really like it. I should look into emulation again. One of my favorite games as a kid was Lunar Silver Star Story, and playing the original Sega CD version would be neat. Yeah. Vim's Lair is really good for it. Vim's Lair people have been talking about recently because like Nintendo and Sega and a couple other things got a lot of shit taken down from there. But there's good info on there. Okay. Look at his face. You've aged pretty well, Gates. Aye, I suppose I've been luckier than some. Shouldn't stare at people like that. Sorry. Look at your beard. That's a nice beard. It suits you. Aye, I've had this since I was 40. You have a real commanding presence, Gates. Think so? I have heard that before. This is Bill Gates in the future? God. That your uniform? Looks more like something you'd find in the military. That's the uniform of the BCP brass. Your hair's totally gray. I'll be 57 this year. I should probably start thinking about retirement. Wow, gray hair and a gray beard. How old did you think I was, Jonathan? At least my hair isn't falling out, right? I guess we gotta talk to him. Chief? What is it? What happened to the others? Tokugawa resigned from BCP 20 years ago to head up the Tokugawa group. Salvatore quit, I suppose 10 years or so ago, and apparently went back to home. We've all gone our separate ways. The day you left us will probably be the last time we were together. The Policenauts are a fading memory here. That's just the way things are, I'm afraid. Policenauts eventually evolved into the proper police force we have today. EP do most of the work here now. They're our mobile police unit. BCP is better equipped to do its job with the introduction of AP. Traditional cops have had to more or less shift duties. AP were created to be a new breed of space police designed around a special set of conditions you have on a colony. I hate their breeding space police, that's fucked up. BCP as it existed before was simply unequipped to deal with space's unique environment. That's why we started using EMPs as well. The biggest mistake the Policenauts made was carrying over a police system from home to the colony. This isn't home, it's a space colony in the middle of nowhere. AP had given us a start in transforming our entire force into one fully adapted to Beyond. You know what I'm thinking about it? I'm glad that Kojima went from these games where you're playing like a fucking cop to making a game where you're just a humble delivery man. I love that. Good for him. AP have given us a start in transforming our entire force into one fully adapted to Beyond. We recruit AP members from government frozeners. Sorry, there's a lot of nonsense words in here, chat, if you weren't here. It's dangerous work. Having family or friends is only a burden. That was one of the lessons of your accident. My wife was watching this with me before she fell asleep and said the same thing. It's also a mail carrier for context. I love that. Morley, does ACAB include people who are bred to be engineered space cops without their consent? Yes. That was one of the lessons of your accident. On top of that, they only use sperm-carrying genes well-suited to space's environment while they fertilize frozener eggs. Did this guy get blown up in Zeta Gundam? He sure looks like it, right? In other words, they select the fathers from past astronauts, meaning we could be responsible for some of these guys. The possibility is there. You could say frozeners are literally the sons of us astronauts. Oh my god. Fucking Metal Gear. That seems barbaric in a way. So much of this shit's the same. AP also carry out a number of missions in zero-gravity areas. In order to prevent calcium loss and weightlessness, they have hybrid artificial bones, joints, and auditory ossicles. I don't know that word. Therefore, we don't need to worry about the effects of extended work there. They're indispensable around here. They might be the ones with the real right stuff. In order to obtain financial support from home and various business sectors, we threw the word advanced in there, but they already form the core of the BCP. You gotta make shit sound fancy. In addition to their normal police duties, AP also use EMPs to perform rescue operations inside the colony. We conduct recognized peaceful operations outside the colony as well, in accordance with the agreement on the rescue of astronauts, the return of astronauts, and the return of objects launched into outer space. We have to tread carefully around this, though. Uncopios are always breathing down our necks. We could end up with an international incident on our hands if we're not careful. Alright, what's the fucking word? Yeah, I can't. EMPs are a type of mechanical suit used both inside and outside the colony, born from a cooperation between Tokugawa Heavy Industries and ourselves. They employ a bilateral master-slave manipulator, which allows for 7 degrees of freedom, just like the human body. The technology is a product of Tokugawa Heavy Industries' research on master-slave manipulators. That Yuri you had your accident in is a far cry from their performance and reliability. So much of this is nonsense if we didn't know, if you weren't here for what shit was explained as. Why don't they just turn them into robots while they're at it? The visual sensors in today's robots take 1 full second longer than a human to process data. A second can make all the difference in the world out here. Teleexistence is a more feasible option. You mean controlling EMPs by remote? We wouldn't have to worry about exposure to cosmic rays that way either. Mind you, we still have problems such as communications interference and time lag to overcome first. In addition, EMPs don't possess any singular points. What are those? A singular point occurs when you have a limit to how far you're able to move a joint in a given direction. Previous manipulators have all had singular joints due to shortcomings in their joint drive mechanisms. The moving body 3D analysis algorithm developed by Tokugawa Heavy Industries has succeeded in eliminating singular points from EMPs. Whew. AP simply couldn't function without EMPs nowadays, not least while on their patrols. Alright, Lorraine's murder. The police on home have been in touch with us as it's involved the murder of a Beyond. What a senseless crime. Who would have thought something like that would happen to your ex-wife? What's Ola saying? They concluded she was a victim of a bomb planted by repatriatists or possibly eco-terrorists, but there's not much to go on. Naturally, we don't have jurisdiction over OLA here. There's nothing we can do. It's difficult for us to obtain any sort of detailed information. Our relationship with the police on home isn't the best. That's why I want you to keep this under the radar, understood? Yeah, of course. Thanks again, Gates. Okay. This is the guy who's gone missing. He seems very like all the other people you find at Tokugawa. And then for Lorraine to be killed as well. He looks like a serious chap, not the type to disappear without a world. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy was British. This is you and Lorraine, I see. What were you planning on doing bringing a photograph like this with you? Try to forget about what happened and move on. Lorraine will want the same. Well, I'll be. I haven't seen that in donkey's years. Look at how young we all were. Okay, I think that's it. Cheerio, Gates. Oh, look at these fellas.
あの男どうした
That's the guy we met on the plane.
旅はどうだったポリスノーツさん
AP だったのか。
トニー・レッドウッドだ AP の爆弾処理を担当してるがエンプス乗りでは彼の右に出る者はいないミスター・ゴダードと呼ばれている
宇宙酔いくらいで参るようじゃ早くホームのママのところへ帰った方がいいぜ
You gonna be a bitch, dude?
それともまたスチュワーデスに薬でももらうかここはビヨンドだあんたのような古いテレストリアルには厳しいところだ
俺はお前のようにゾンビみたいになるつもりはないがね。
ジョナーさんやめろ相手にするな
そうだエドこの次元装置の仕掛けわかるか
なんだいきなり
あんたホームで爆弾処理班にいたことがあるらしいな
麻薬界入る前のことだ
通常爆弾の設計者は
Just holding a
破壊
bomb.
されないようにいくつかの安全策を設けるここに赤と青のコードがあるだろう最後のセーフティー装置だこのどちらかを切断すれば解体できる俺がセットしたとしたらこれはどっちだと思う危険の赤か安全の青か
レッドウッドのレッド。
ドカーンアウトだ
Oh,
コロ
don't.
ニーにあ
Oh, calm.
攻撃的な人間が常に赤を好むとは限らない答えは青だ俺ならいつも青にする
ああ。
I remember this for later. Why are you holding that? I defused this earlier. Real state-of-the-art device. Terrorists have been using some pretty advanced components in their bombs lately, haven't they? It was a bomb that killed Lorraine. Why'd you ask me about it anyway? You never know when terrorists could strike. Even an old-timer like you should be prepared. I don't ever want to have to defuse another bomb. You never know when you might have to deal with one of these. What do you think you're doing here? I'm not here to amuse you. That's a body armor spacesuit APs use. It can take quite a number of hits. If they have their helmet on, they can go out into space just like that. It's AP body armor. He's like a corpse with that complexion, not to mention the look on his face. They call them the living dead around the station. I don't blame you. Purple. I don't see many people with long hair around here. All Frozeners have long hair. They don't like to cut it for some reason. Redwood? What do you want? My commanding officer is the chief. My compatriots are the guys you see around you. You're neither of those. I don't have to answer your questions. What makes you think I have time to waste on you guys? You seem like someone with a lot of free time to me. I don't have to talk to anyone outside AP. That includes you, Ed. He's a totally different person from the plane. That, in case it hasn't hit you, that was an act. What? We can modify our personalities anytime we need to. All part of our training. Lorraine, who's that? Don't know anyone called Lorraine. He really is a completely different person. On the space plane, you said you'd gone home to visit some family on home or something, didn't you? It wasn't work-related. It was personal. I don't have to explain myself to you. Answer the question. I don't remember saying anything like that. Say it again. I'm not obliged to talk to either of you. Even if you were Policenauts, that was a long time ago. Look at you, you pair of sad old men. You knew I was a Policenaut, didn't you? Sure, I've studied my ancient history. Funny. Real fucking funny. That's what the Policenauts are around here. Right, astronaut Brown? Anyone can go to space now. But it's Frozeners who protect it. We are an adaptive species. Yeah, they're talking about them looking like new types as if it's like a fucking separate species, too. Fine. I'll get out of here, bitch.
一度も瞬きしなかった。
フローズナーはみんなだ。あれでノーマルらしい。
ノーマル？異常だぜ。
彼らは目に人工水晶体の眼内レンズを装着してるらしい。視力は常人の2倍はあるって聞いたがな。
Weird.
あいつらが俺たちの子供かもしれんなんてな。
心配はいらん。少なくとも俺とジョナサンの精子は使われていないだろう。
Did they have them like jizz into cups?
エドが遺伝的に優れてるなんて。
Back when they were astronauts.
それにしてもエド、奴に対しておかしくないか。
そうか。
奴と何かあるのか。
フローズナーとは合わないだけだ。
These terminals display the data sent around round the clock by the operators. The guys in the lobby, right? He's an AP officer. They can access any sort of data on Beyond from these terminals. I guess the days of hitting the streets for leads are over, eh? Yeah, you can do it all from here. What's that thing there? That tube in their arm? It's part of the dialysis procedure for their artificial blood. You have to undergo dialysis every 240 hours with that type of blood. Human kidneys can't filter it. It must be a pain in the ass. 240 hours is 10 days. Meaning they could never go AWOL, huh? Exactly. Some people say they designed it that way. This takes up a bigger slice of BCP's annual budget than you think. Yeah, Redwood was telling me how expensive dialysis is. I think he was exaggerating a tad, though. They keep their helmets on even when they're in the station? The helmets are linked to BCP's network. The visor displays a 3D image of whatever data they're working with. Oh. That's the hangar for AP's EMPs behind the chief. Our mechanics and systems engineers are all employees of Tokugawa Heavy Industries. They look like they came straight out of those robot animes that were big when we were kids. The animes. Alright, shooting range is the only one we haven't done. Fucking Bob! You're practicing via video games on a CRT? Okay, never mind, I guess.
俺も使っていいのか。
構わんだろう。税関で銃の登録はしてるんだろ。
ああ、登録は済ませた。弾のライフリングまでな。
あの右の端末を使えば訓練プログラムが始まる。現れるマンターゲットの命中率と命中箇所がわかるし。
Maybe we'll try this and then end stream.
このプログラムは無反動銃、つまりリフトガン用に設定されているからな。
リフトガン？
無重量でも使用できるように反動が抑えられている銃だ。 このコロニーではほとんどの銃がこのタイプだ。弾丸が銃口を離れた瞬間に二次爆発を起こすんだ。ロケットのようにな。だから反動が生まれない。
銃口を出た後に爆発してよく狙いがずれない。
Hi,
タ
Nekobun!
ーゲットをロックオンしてるからだよ。
What were you streaming?
中心の役割はない。さらに銃に反動を吸収するシステムが組み込まれている。
Arcade Spirits, the new challengers. What is that?
実行プログラムはターゲットモード、トレーニングモード、コンバットモードの計3モードが用意されている。それぞれさまざまな状況を想定した特徴のあるプログラムが取り入れられている。昔ながらのメカトロニクスと最先端の立体映像。
Mechatronics. That's a good word.
それじゃ VR なのか。
いや、実戦に近づけるために VR は使っていない。銃も実弾を使う。
Oh shit! Additional raid! Risu! How y'all doing?
でも銃の訓練に VR を採用していないのと同じだ。
So organize an esports team/dating sim sequel to Arcade Spirits, which is about saving an arcade's business. Oh. How is Majora's Mask? We've been playing Policenauts. We're getting talked at right now. Hello! Okay, it's part of the trainer. You select a program with this. Okay, how do I do it? Who is C? Built a fairly elaborate scene to give you a sense that you're actually in the field. This isn't like those plain old booths they had in the LAPD. Galler, it does use some holographic imagery here and there, but for the most part, it's all solid stuff right there in front of you. Nothing like any VR trainer. I'm stoked to see Policenauts. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna end the stream soon in a little bit, but the VOD will absolutely be here. I'm playing the Saturn one. To stick with the you know, I try to stick with Sega console stuff whenever I can. Yeah, anyone who hasn't been here before, hi. My name is Sam. Can I get... Is my hand tracking working? Hold a sec. No, damn it. No, don't open shit again. God damn it, I hit the wrong fucking button. It's double opening everything. Let me... Yes, OBS is already running, I'm aware. Okay. I'm good. I know how to stream. Hello. If you haven't been here before, hi, my name is Sam. I'm a fluffy chicken. I play Sega and indie games here and also do art streams. We are playing Policenauts, Hideo Kojima game, pre-Metal Gear Solid. It's really good. I really like it. I have a horrible Kojima brain. Like, the most active part of my Discord by far is the channel that I just, like, spam full of Metal Gear Solid stuff. I'm not good at my Sega branding anymore. It's all Kojima brain. But yeah, we're gonna stop in a little bit. But if anybody wants to watch this and come back, actually might not be next week. It might be like 2 weeks from then. Because actually I'm going on vacation for a little bit. I'm not sure when, but the VOD will be here. I also have VODs for another pre-Metal Gear Solid Kojima game, Snatcher, which I finished last week. Real good shit. I like that a lot. It's a good game. Okay. Hold a sec. Be sure not to step inside, young man. You've got rounds flying all over the place. Okay. How do I... No. I want to use it. Okay. Use. We're gonna try the gun training real quick. Whoa, I love this. Target mode. Human. Start. So this is just like a real awkward to do. It was awkward in Snatcher too, but in a different way. Oh god. So small. So small. How did I do? Oh, that's neat. It's on the graphic. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, I know, I didn't do good. Leave me alone. I did not do very good. You have to level at least, yeah. So what do you think? Not a bad setup, eh? Let's take a look. That was target modes, man target. This is a common type of target. I think you've gotten worse. I'm sure you could do better than that. Suppose you tend to be more critical when it's someone's first time. Practice makes perfect. In target mode, you need to keep an eye on how much time you've got left. Especially if you're setting up each shot individually. Time runs out pretty fast. You can't fire any remaining rounds once time runs out. The more shots you've landed, the higher your score will be. That goes without saying. Okay, can I do it again? Training mode. It's just weird doing this with just a controller, you know? Reload. Oh god, moving one. Come on, I thought it would come back. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm just... Oh, God. Yeah, this is definitely more involved than Snatcher's gun stuff.
Reload. Reload.
Fine. Oh, God. Huh. Mostly 5. Oh, never mind. Those were worse. 88%'s okay. Is Ed gonna comment every time? Got a feel for it? Okay. As long as that's the only comment, that's fine. That was training modes. Circle target. That was pathetic, Jonathan. It may have been your first time, but you still should have gotten a higher score than that. You need to work on lowering your misses. Whatever.
なかなかやるね、ジョナサン。僕が見本を見せてやろう。
デイブか。珍しいな。お前がここに来るとは。
賑やかなんでね。
Still better than real cops. Oh my
トレ
god.
ーニングモードのレベル1か。楽勝だ。
This is the game doing it, not me. Shooting elbows? Okay, I guess. Shoot him in the elbow and shoot him in the dick. Is there a reason they're doing this? Are they just trying to show us how bad that guy is? Oh. Look at his face! I love him! He's not fucking looking! Open your eyes! He's just not looking. I'm gonna see who there is to raid while this is going. Let's see. The new raid feature in the stream manager is really useful. People haven't noticed that's there yet. It is useful for sure. Sound.
人は殺さず最小限のダメージで逮捕する。
Okay, yeah. Wow. I think that was some character shit right there. I don't think it was necessary for them to go through the whole thing though. All right, system, save, overwrite. Okay, I can't believe we're on disc 2 already. Weird. Okay, well, thank you for coming over. Sorry for the raiders not having much time here, but, you know, that's okay. You sticking around, you can, you know, raid into a raid is cool. So let me pick who... well, let me close the game. No one raids by mistake. They'll see the please wait. I'll turn on background music. Yep, nope. I don't know why I hit the button like that. My next stream will be Sunday. I stream Sonic games every Sunday. Usually Sunday night, but the Radio TV Solution folks they're doing their annual Game Clam stream on Sunday when I usually stream. So I'm gonna be doing more of Team Sonic Racing. It'll be during the day. I don't know what time yet, but I've watched every Game Clam stream live. I gotta do it. I can't miss for Sonic. It's, you know, but I won't cancel Sonic because I've canceled too much lately. Let me check again. Let's see. Let me sort by sorry it's taking me a minute to decide where I want to bring y'all. How's the duper stream going? Deciding. I feel like Melody would know about Policenauts. Melody's playing, they're playing Dragon Ball The Breakers. I don't know what's up with that, but that's where we're going. Yeah. So again, thank you for coming by. I hope you have a good weekend. And I'm trying to talk with my hands, but the thing won't pick up my fucking thing. Okay. I hope you have a good weekend. Maybe I'll see some of y'all on Sunday. If not, maybe I'll see y'all next week for art or games. Good time. All right. Oh, before I go, if anybody wants a notification for when I decide that I'll be doing Sonic tomorrow, you could pop into the Discord, grab the stream updates, roll, and you will get pinged. I wish that this would pick up my hands much. I'm like talking with my hands way earlier and it's just not fucking picking them up. Anyway, goodbye. 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 Goodbye.